Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Friday Night Fight stream. It's been months since I streamed this weekly kind of tournament. It's not exactly weekly depending on the streamer availability, but today here we are. It just so happens I have some time outside of work to do some tournament action and a bit of streaming, so let's get it going. Wait, hold on a second. Which lobby am I supposed to go? Anyways, first battle. We're gonna check out Salinator and Dr. Nerd, or going with the Beastman in this battle, Anti-Skaven Greatest Best. Yes, I suppose the name is. Oh boy, that's a long name. Anyways, yeah. It's literally been months since I last streamed a Friday Night Fights live. Didn't do any streaming in January, and then December definitely no streaming at all, and I was just traveling like over half a month. But yeah. Good to be back and get some weekend action going on before going into the actual weekend. So yeah. Also, we finally have some news for the Shadows of Change DLC update. So that is some good news, I suppose. Like the two updates news released so far are kind of funny. Like we have basically a Gundam plus we basically have a Gundam for the Cathay update, and for the Teen it's just halberd spam. It's like great weapon, anti-large, armor piercing spam. Even the flamer thing, it's more like, oh, you can start shooting stuff from the sky. Okay, cool. Anti-large, like with the damage on the flamer, now that it has a nice high angle in the sky, it is definitely also anti-large armor piercing. It has heavy armor piercing, and then it just burns whatever in their face. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. But I don't know about like the addition of the disc flamer, cause it feels a lot of a heavy overlap with the current Teen units. We have the ground flamers, which are also multi-model units, and then we have the flying flamers, which is the flamer chariot. Do we really need to cover all bases of flamers? I personally don't know, but yeah, there's that. Anyways, once again streaming with a slightly newer setup, so like the internet, I mean, we tested it out last week kind of, but I don't know how it does in general, so you might still need to tell me if anything goes wrong. Maybe something's lagging or whatever, because like I was doing a bunch of stuff on my let me just turn everything off at the background. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of stuff for other things. Anyways, without further ado, let's just wait for the participants to go ahead. I guess they're still doing a bit of a picking and banning. Yeah. Let me just quickly reply to some Discord messages and make sure everything's alright. And also, somehow, I'm actually playing in the Friday Night Fights in case you guys aren't, like, in the tournament and checking out the brackets or anything. Like, but just so happens that I managed to get a first round bye. We have 15 players playing in this tournament tonight, and yeah, whatever happened there, I did not end up with an opponent in the first round. So yeah, I totally did. This is definitely not rigged. You know, all a fair lucky draw, as per the will of Tinge. And yeah, let's wait for Salinator and Dr. Nerd to get there. Oh no! It's Lizardman versus Vampire Counts. It's just gonna be a blob grind. Temple Gods and I mean Grave Gods? I mean, last time I fought this matchup, I was just spamming healing auras and out-healed everything on the Lizardman side. But then again, when I play as the Lizardman, I just spam healing as well, and then just get a good old a good old shred of Lustria and just plow for everything on the Vampire Count side. It's a weird matchup. I don't think I've ever played this matchup ever since Total Warhammer 2. Because I just stopped playing Vampire Counts ever since we moved on to Warhammer 3 with all the healing stuff, and then the entity changes. It's just a bit boring to play Vampire Counts these days, in my opinion as well. Like a lot of their so-called heavy hitters doesn't actually hit that hard, and their grinding power, it's ironically not as good as the Lizardmen, who have like large single entity monsters, when the best single entity monsters on the Vampire Count side is the Vargov and Vargeist. Both underperform, seriously underperforms. I just never used them, even back in Total War Warhammer 2. Yeah, both monsters suck a lot. It's not like they are dragons where they have that extremely high weapon strength or anything. But yeah, it seems that both players are done with their army picks. Now let's get this battle started. Oh shit. Let me just turn off everything. It seems I have some stuff left over. But yeah, let's see what happens here. We have 2 players on each side. Let me just hold on. Let me just up the chat. Okay, cool. We have 2 players. One going for Lizardman on the left, that's Salinator, and on the right we have Dr. Nerd from our very own Night Crew clan, where we have a bit of a Vampire Count action there. For the army build, the Lizardman has a front line of Saurus and then a ton of Skink Skirmishers, very cheap and cost-efficient chaff. Probably pretty nice against this vampire army, because there's not a lot of mobility to chase and pressure the Skink Skirmishers. Instead, the Skink Skirmishers can just simply run and let the mobility of the Lizardman deal with the Blood Knights there, just power on top of it, while the Skirmishers can slowly chip away the health of the lightly armored Crypt Horrors. But let's see how that goes. I'm not sure what exactly the Lizardman player is trying to do. Oh boy! Oh boy, we're seeing Salamander hunting pack spam. That's something we haven't seen for a while. Oh hey, World Beater. Is anything got any issues? I hope nothing's wrong with the stream, right? I hope nothing. Okay, cool. We've got sound, I think. And yeah, anyways. Let me see. Anyways, for the rest of the Lizardman army, build a front line of Saurus spears backed up by 3 Salamander hunting packs, 4 projectile riders in the sky, supported by Slime Age priests of high magic. Alright, it all sounds good and looks good. Good. That's great. Now, for the Vampire Count, a front line of zombies backed up by a line of skeleton warriors, Konigstein stalkers, and, well, the Sternsmen, a very solid backbone of infantry for the Vampire Count, and Konigstein stalkers. Wait, why do they have this ethereal glint and they don't have ethereal? That makes no sense. All they have is poison. That's it. Oh, and yeah, all they have is poison. Why are you giving them that ethereal glow? That makes no sense. Anyways, this first time I actually checked the stalkers, but alas, yeah, they don't even have stock when they are literally called the stalkers. Anyways, we have a Blood Knight guarding the rear and Manfred von Kostein leading the army. I mean, I feel like this is gonna be bad news for the Crypt Horrors for sure. Skink Skirmisher is gonna chip away their health, and then the Salamander hunting pack is absolutely gonna demolish them. I'm not sure why Dr. Nerd decided to send them out in the front, because the Salamander hunting packs are gonna make short work of them. Oof, that's gonna hurt quite a bit. A quarter of HP gone, and that's like, yeah, 1 volley from 2 units. CPA's still on the screen. Give me a second. Shit, I've got too many. There we go. CPA's not on the screen anymore. Anyways, Crypt Horrors, 1 unit got absolutely demolished. The other as well. Big mistake from Dr. Nerd, I believe. Like, sending in the Crypt Horrors first did not end well. One Crypt Horror is almost gone. The other is held back. Very nice, but like these are 800 gold monsters, and yeah, you don't want to waste them away like that. Ugh. That's 3 whole units of Crypt Horrors all gone at this point. Like the one over here is dead. The one here is almost dead. This one, the one that was here earlier, was dead for sure. And then Kleinstein Stalkers, Stunsmen, Zombies all piled on top of each other. Oof, that hurts. And they all died horribly. Manfred couldn't really pick a target to fight, so they didn't pick anything to fight. That said, on the other side, the Ripper projectiles tried to challenge the Blood Knights and got absolutely torn to shreds. So, I guess the Vampire Counts did, like, regain a bit of an upper hand in the mobility fight, but the problem is that it's so much pain. Manfred got locked down by the Tempest, and the Salament Hunting Packs just demolished him with multiple volleys. Oh god. Oh, that hurts so much. Yeah, that's too much blobbing as well. Dr. Nerd, what have you done? Manfred just died there. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, can't really say much about that fight, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Dr. Nerd, but I'm gonna have to save your replay and make a 1 minute 1 minute tactics out of this. Ooh, that hurts so much. Man, and that Tempest lockdown plus the volleys from the Salament Hunting Packs was brutal. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Well, GG to Selinator. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know who's next, actually. Oh, Zaxi and Batonevsky are still fighting. We had a very fast first round. I don't know if anyone else is still, like... Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is still, like... is still picking armies or anything. I don't suppose that's the case. Huh. That is a bit of a concern. What shall we do right now? But yeah, World Beater, that was too much blobbing. Hurts a bit too much. A bit too much. Yeah. That's why you don't throw your monster's head first into battle. Quick battle? Maybe, but then again, I don't know how soon will my opponent be ready? Oh shit. Okay, cool. We might have Bjorn setting up a spectator slot on their fight, so maybe we can check out another battle before we have to fight ourselves. But yeah. Let's see what happens now. Ooh, Race and ODM Salinator are already done and ready. Okay. Let's just check out their battle, and then Saxy and or Batonevsky might have to wait. Basically, they are the two that I'm supposed to. Either one of them is supposed to fight me after they're done with their game. So yeah, let me just quickly do that. Yeah, done. Alright, cool. It seems they're also sorted out with their battles. So, yeah, let me just turn down the army blocker. Ooh, we're seeing another Siren of the Red Ruin. We have been seeing this lady a lot lately. Everyone seems to be just bringing her. I guess she is quite a versatile monster piece. Has terror, has a pretty nice missile attack these days, and on top of that has a pretty decent melee fighting stats against monster. So if you want to fight something, it's not that bad. Plus, she actually can get knocked over, and that means she'll just get invulnerable for a bit when she's lying on the ground if she gets knocked over. So yeah, it's she's a pretty nice monster piece these days. I need to check her out actually. I actually have not used her because I am not a person of Soul Stealer. I do not want to play the Dark Elves with Soul Stealer on, because it's just a ridiculous ability and I hate it. I hate it with passion. I don't want to, I hate receiving it and I hate using it on someone else. Do you think Siege Tentacles are going to be busted? Siege Tentacles, that's a interesting... it might actually be very concerning because Siege doesn't have the best mobility game before. They usually rely on like I don't think the Siege Tentacle I don't think Siege is the concern here. I think it's the Beastmen who are supposed to be the point of concern in the next patch, because like Zangors is already pretty solid as a unit, right? Now think about the. Now what if we add like Tentacles, but just way better? We have the perhaps they are even armored. I don't even know. But like perhaps they're gonna add a bit of that siege barrier to like really mitigate that squishiness of regular Tentacles, and then they are finally having that viable armor-piercing anti-large cavalry that you can use it to fight other cavalry. I don't know. I can't really say much about Siege Tentacles honestly, because I don't really play Besticle. I mean, I don't really play that much Beastman or Siege. But oh boy. Wait. Is Zangor gonna get added to Warriors of Chaos roster? If that's the case, then it might just be pretty darn ridiculous then. Because the Warriors of Chaos roster as it is right now is already super versatile. They have healing, they have all four gods, like they have really strong single entity monsters. They have decent-ish flying monsters. They don't have like cheap flying harassers, but they still have manticles, so there's that. And then like they even have monstrous, like they have decent monstrous infantry. I mean, I'm not talking about trolls. I'm talking about Chaos Spawns and Aspiring Champions. Aspiring Champions is actually a funny unit to use because I really like it, but nobody ever uses it other than myself. So I'm thinking of just like showing more Aspiring Champions action, maybe like getting a couple more replays on my own channel or something like that. Anyways, for the battles here, we already have the battle started with on the Chaos Dwarf side, played by Bjorn, we have a front line of Hobgoblin Cutthroats mixed in with Blazing Beards, Iron Sworn, and backed up by Infernal God with Fire Glaives and a couple Goblin Laborers. 3 Laborers actually protecting the rear and flank of that unit. Hashut's Dark Ravagers for that armor-piercing shot, and some Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders with spears readying to harass the Dark Elves. Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders with bows as well for the skirmishing firepower, and in the sky leading the army Sorcerer Prophet of Death for the Dark Elves. Oh, of Death. So Biona and Spirit Leech are in the spell kit. Yeah. For the Dark Elves frontline of League Sword, 2 units of Reaper Bolt Throwers. They're already opening fire at the Blazing Beards. For some reason, they're on the single shots, trying to shoot at something. Oh, I know, scatter shot. But then they're kind of... Wait, they're on single shot. Or is the single shot just getting... Yeah, it's on single shot and blocked by trees, so very bad. Very unfortunate. The aiming is a bit off on Big JP side. Of course, Supreme Sorceress of Soul Stealer magic, and then Koan Knights on the flanks. These guys are already being shot by the Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders. Oh, these are just Dark Riders, so they're and not with shield, so they're getting shot pretty hard by the Wolf Raiders. Some Shades are backing up the Bleak Sword frontline, who have been absolutely wrecked by the blasting charges. They didn't even use all their blasting charges, just used half. So there's that. And the Bleak Swords are already crumbling, and Infernal Iron Swan are opening fire at the Siren of Red Ruin. She does not have scaly skin, despite having the scaly lower body. I suppose the upper body does not have any scales, so that makes sense. But yeah, the Medusa took a bunch of damage from the Infernal Gods with Fire Glaives, and will be moving around, just trying to get out of there. Soul Stealer dropping on to the Infernal Gods, trying to drain away their HP, and recover some of that for the Supreme Sorceress of Dark Magic. She is on fire right now, so some of that healing is actually being cut down. Now at the same time, Shades with their armor-piercing firepower are shooting and are chipping away the health of the Fire Glaives. On this flank over here, the Bleak Swords have completely crumbled. The Siren of Red Ruin tried to stem the tide with a Whale of Malice, just draining the health of only the Hobgoblin Cutthroats. Probably a waste of the ability then. If she was staying here, then she probably could have covered the Hush's Dark Ravagers, Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders, and the Infernal Iron Swan, but alas, it is not the case here, as the Shades are run down by the Hush's Dark Ravagers, who have dual weapons and do indeed have the anti-infantry bonus. Dark Riders being caught a bit out of position by the Goblin Laborers will be taking some damage, while the Reaper Boltfors are actually still standing and firing, but not for long, as the Hush's Dark Ravagers are just plowing through another unit of Shades and will be getting onto the Reaper Boltfors, I assume. The Koan Knights at the back are just trying to hold the line, but as they're not exactly a good melee cavalry. They can fight in melee against other cavalry, but against infantry, this is not their specialty, not their forte, and they will be taking more damage than optimal. And yeah, Siren of the Red Ruin right at the back here, getting shot and fighting the Sorcerer Prophet of Death. Just duking it out both sides. And Soul Stealer are being spammed here. Goblin Cutthroat and Infernal Iron Swan both are being drained right now. Not a bad target for sure. And just keeping the Supreme Sorceress of Dark Magic held up. This is probably the best chance of the Dark Elves to winning the game, is to snipe out the Sorcerer Prophet of Death. But unfortunately, everything on the Dark Elf side is just crumbling to dust. Bleak Swords not holding up against this combined assault of Hobgoblins, Goblins, and blasting charges. Bleak Swords doing a bit of a resurgence, going after the Hobgoblin Cutthroats, but oh no, these are Goblin Laborers, but the Sorcerer Prophet of Death will promptly tear out that one. Maybe not, actually. The Bale Taurus actually doesn't route anything yet. Anyways, Fire Glaives, now their formation being disrupted by the Dark Sorceress, will be charged by some Koan Knights, but they should be able to fight back just fine with their 43 melee defense. That's very solid melee stats, and anti-large armor piercing. Now at the back here, the Dark Elves backline are completely dominated by the Chaos Dwarves here. Hush's Dark Ravagers are slowly approaching the Siren of Red Ruin, chugging in those armor piercing axes, and with another final Spirit Leech, that will be army losses. Why are the current Senegals with great weapons not really used that much? Oh well, all because of the Minotaurs are being so good. The current Senegals with great weapons have anti-large armor piercing, right? But in just prolonged combat experience, there's no point in just bringing that over the Minotaurs with great weapons. Like, both essentially shares the. Oh, there's no anti-large on Centaur great weapons. Oh, that's only the Gorok, I suppose. Yeah, then there's even no less point of bringing those Centaur great weapons then. Like, you just bring Minotaurs, man. Just bring Minotaurs. Like, if you want to bring Centaurs, normally it's just because you want something fast to pressure your opponent or harass their backline or something like that. You don't actually need the armor piercing. You don't, and you're not paying cheap either. You're paying like extra 250 just for the armor piercing. I forgot how much the Centaur great weapons cost, but like, because I just never touched them. But like, there's no point on bringing those. Just bring regular Centaurs and throwing axes. Oh, 900? Yeah, that's like a 150 to 200 cost increase. Like, no way. No way. It's not worth it. Just get throwing axes, man. You still have armor piercing, and you don't have to like get into melee combat with a squishy like unit. So yeah, you're still dishing out armor piercing, and it's way better to shoot like to fight single entities anyways. So yeah, there's really no point. Anyways, the Dark Elves didn't really have a good time today. Their frontline got absolutely pushed over by the Chaos Dwarfs, just being ran over by explosive charges. Hush's Dark Ravager pushing straight through, and then the Shades got compromised, and that's basically GG at that point. Like, the Sorcerer Prophet of Death is just constantly spamming Spirit Leech and whatnot, and because the Supreme Sorcerers of Dark Magic needs to keep spamming heals, that means the Sorcerer Prophet of Death is also enjoying a bit of heal from that Chalice of the Dark Chalice of Blood and Darkness. I forgot the name of it, but anyways, yeah, the Chalice item. Okay, we're fighting Zexy. So I suppose. Oh, yep. We got a lobby. I mean, well, whatever. I can't be bothered to like pick. Ooh, my opponent banning Bretonnians. Not that I use Bretonnians that much anyways, but let me think. Ban one, and then I'll have to pick 3, ban 3. Okay. As usual, first pick I always go Empire just because how flexible these guys are. Empire. What do I feel like right now? I don't want to play Dark Elves. I never want to play Dark Elves unless they just get nerfed to the ground, and then we can think about it. But I never first pick Wood Elves. It's just a bad faction to first pick, because if they get countered, they get countered hard. And yeah, I guess I can go High Elves. I don't want to play any of the S tier factions, honestly. It's not them, it's just me. I just don't feel comfortable playing the meta. Maybe I can play Ogre Kingdoms these days, but I also have been playing so much Ogre Kingdoms since the start of the game. I kind of felt fed up with them. It feels bad to say that, but also they don't like. I only play Ogre Kingdoms in like a couple ways, so I just kind of got bored after playing so many dozens. So like maybe not 100, but definitely like in the tens of playing the Ogre Kingdoms the same way. So yeah, I don't really want to play them. Fine, I'll just play Beastman. Fuck it. I don't want to fight Dark Elves, and I don't want to fight Grand. Wait, no. I don't play Beastman. I'll just put Warriors of Chaos in there. Dark Elves and I don't know what to. All right, I'll just. Wait, no, I can't. I think I can fight. I can take on Lizardman. I don't wanna. What do I don't wanna fight? Oh, alright, Kislev. I don't want to fight Kislev. There we go. Empire, High Elves, and Warriors of Chaos banning Bretonnians, and then Dark Elves and Kislev. Let's see what our opponent is gonna pick. But yeah, you guys might notice that once I shut up, there's not that much background noise in the stream. I mean, I hope that is the case, because I actually fiddled around with OBS for a bit over the past week, and I realized there is one function that I have not been using the whole time that could have just blocked the freaking fan noise problem, like at least when I'm not talking. And like, I turned that on, and it seems that it's just eliminating the fan noise if I'm shutting up. The noise gate is pretty good, a pretty good like filter to use, honestly. But yeah. Anyways, back to the chat. They're Centaur with great weapons are good if you pair them with an attack buff from Beastlord or Kazarak. But yeah, not strong. Yeah, I mean, if you have that attack buff, might as well just pair them up with an actual stronger unit. Like, you know, Minotaurs with great weapons. Fun fact, do you know Kazarak can 1v1 a unit of Black Knights? I did not. I might check it out and just do a 1 minute tactics out of it in that case. We shall see. Picking Skaven and ban. Oh no, he banned Warriors of Chaos. No, no. Why did you ban Warriors of Chaos? Why? Why did you do that? Oh, I cry. Anyways, well, guess we're going that. Shit. Shit. I already kind of have a thing ready. Oh. No, I'm really tempted to go meme my build, but I'm really tempted to meme. What should I do? High Elves are in. Oh man, I do want to use the Warriors of Chaos just so I can play more aspiring champions, but alas, it is not the case here. But yeah. Tempest, so I'm in the combo, and just thinking ideas for right Kazarak versus Blood Knight's test. Alright, cool. Got some ideas for the 1 minute tactics. Yeah, High Elves are in a weird place right now to me. They seem too strong to me, but feels like most of the community is okay with it. I don't think they're like exceptionally broken. They just have some very solid units, but like they can be overcame. Like most of the power of High Elves hinges on their dragons, specifically Imrik. The rest of the Lord, like they can be strong, but they're not like game breaking, I suppose. Like they can be very good in certain aspects, but in the other aspects they're kind of meh. So like they are not that broken like I guess part of the reason why is also they get like eclipsed by the brokenness of the other factions. Like oh shit, I need to pick my own army. Oh shit. Should I just Should I just... Should I just... Mate, should I just do this? The ultimate mental... I feel like this is gonna end badly, but... Let's see. I mean... Chances are I'm gonna get shot dead anyways by all this Skaven 5 power and shit. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I don't even know what I'm doing. Another one for you, tactical. Doom Bolts with Sorcerer's Call and a unit of Razor Gore Hurt can beat Scavran. I mean, Scavran is just a disappointment, honestly. Poison Globe's gonna go burr. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the case. So I just hope I can break through that shit before it goes burr on me or something. I mean, let's see what happens. Depends on whether there's Howling Warp Gale on the field as well. But like, I mean, I do have like 4 units of Empire Knights, which hopefully can help me like just punch through with enough heavy cavalry. I mean, I'm just trying to man-tide this shit now, so. Let's see what happens here, but yeah. I mean, at least this backline doesn't really worry too much about like wolf threats and stuff. They can be decent-ish fighters if need be. So, you know, it's not like end of the world. Well, the problem is like how is the Bright Wizards gonna survive? Like, there's nothing to protect him. Like, no, there's no healing, no like nothing on the field for cover, and yeah, he's doomed, pretty much. Yeah. All right, let's just all right, men tight, let's go. Ooh, yay! Poison winds do go burr in this game. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't see 90 bubbles, but a Kick Claw does not have Howling Warp Gale. So at least we don't get locked down, which is oh, and there's no Avalanche Mortis. Good. At least that's a bit of a relief. Anyways, I can't even get everything in a single selection just because it's so wide. It's getting a bit ridiculous. All right, let's just go. All right, let's just shoot these bad boys. All right, let's go. All right, these guys just keep rushing. You guys can keep pushing. Can I get a little bit of a burning head down to this line? Alright, cool. You guys can keep running over that side. Oh shit, I forgot about that part. You guys can fight that. Shut those down, and Sigma Sons, you can push up. Oh, Flancing Ruin. Oh boy. How frightening. Alright, cool. Alright, men tight. Just keep pushing. I don't care if like this one Empire Knights are dead. They will live. I just need to keep those guys shut down, and then we're good. Keep shooting. You run. Men tight. Let's go. All the Empire Knights are just dead. Boy, so fucked. Yeah, you guys keep pushing that way. Oh, that Empire Knight just absolutely got wrecked. Oh, you can go charge that, shoot that. All right, cool. You run. You shoot that. Boris, please. Okay. Just keep plowing through. Burning head ready. I mean, okay, fine. Let's go there. All right, you come back here, and you guys can turn around to shoot that. Boris, yeah, those knights are done for. Oh, you guys are still fighting. Good. And you can go push that, and yeah, these guys don't really care that much. And yeah, we seem to be doing all right. Actually, you know what? All right, cool. We fight. You go fight that. All right. This guy has to run. Empire Knight. Alright, you dive down this guy. Try to squeeze out a bit more magic before he goes down. Alright, you guys can shoot that thing. Turn around, shoot that. Okay, at least get rid of those globes, please. Okay, please don't hit Boris. Okay, cool. I mean, we killed a bit of our own troops, but it's fine. They can sacrifice for Sigmar. It's fine. Oh, cool. I mean, if you're just staring at him and not actually doing anything, I'm gonna help. I don't mind. Okay, come on. All right, cool. Just fight that. You guys fight that. You guys can fight that. Cool. Yeah, you guys can come back. I'm kind of running low on support specifically on this side. Oh boy, Boris is getting beaten up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, I need. And get him out. Yep, he's just moving out of there. Cool. Just keep those support coming in. And get some knights back. Lost 20 knights, fuck. Don't exactly have to. Alright, see if we can. Oh, we got a hit down. Alright, time to run. We don't exactly have the support for Boris right now, so we need those spears coming in right yesterday or something. Okay, cool. Fight them. Just run them down. Get those people back. We need to get some healing back for our boys. Our boy. Boris can just stay there. These are just plague monks. I can send those in. Alright, cool. You can dive that. Just keep chugging fireballs, I suppose. Alright, just keep wrecking their stuff. And we still have one Empire Knights that are relatively healthy on the other side. Okay, provide a bit of meat shield support. You back up a bit. Mentide, keep running forward. Alright, cool. You can just shoot them, I suppose. I need you to apply that a little bit of debuff. Oh boy. Run. Oh, come on. How the fuck did you just get stuck on there? Alright, cool. Oh, shit. That's a cleansing rune time, isn't it? You back off. You back off. I need you to heal a bit. And that guy's routed.
See to it. Wise counsel. Our orders. Quick march. Swordsman. On. Faster. Formation. March.
Alright, you come in. I need you to go in there and sacrifice your lives to save Boris. I just hope Boris can tank this out. No, he's dying. He's dying. Ah! And Boris is probably not coming back. I mean, he's still healing, but the Flensing Ruin just hurts a bit too much. Oh shit, I still have these guys. The fact that I didn't manage to kill off Ikit Claw is a big issue here. I mean, if Boris comes back, maybe I have a chance. Maybe. A low chance, but maybe, I suppose. Alright, he's back. The problem is, does Ikit still have any gas in his tank? Alright, you can go fight that. Alright. Okay. We got a hit there. Okay. We are slightly recuperating. Okay, we are getting a bit of a routing situation. Oh no, Boris is gonna get killed! Run, Boris! Run! Okay. Boris is stabilizing his leadership. Yeah, he's on the sky pack again! Let's go, Boris! And chuck another fireball, please. I need the fireball now. Come on! The fireball of the ages, yes! It hit! And just keep it going. Just keep it going. The fireball of the ages, yeah, let's go! Oh, that fireball was clutch, man. Oh boy. I mean, I got a lot of like Miss Micro here, so yeah! I mean, it's just this guy now, but this guy is also a bit annoying to fight because he heals. A fucking piece of shit. And he has terror. So the question is whether Boris can oh, yep, he did. Okay. Okay. Boris is still in the game, which is a relief. These guys can turn around and start shooting. We don't have any more fireballs. But if we can just apply that shooting debuff. Boris, come back, I need your... Anyways, okay, the good news is that the Skavens are absolutely routed, so they can't actually... Yeah, they can't actually... Alright, keep fighting. Yeah, he can't actually go after my free copy militia. Okay, can we get a hit on him? Alright, cool. We're getting some leadership issues on this guy. Boris is... Oh, yeah. There we go. Whew. That was close. Fireball. Oh. The fireball of the ages. Oh, if not for the fireball, Ikit would come back and maybe cast another Flensing Ruin and beat my ass, but he couldn't. Whew. Oh, yeah, Skaven leadership. I mean, which is a main issue. Like, if Ikit survived and didn't get hit by that fireball, like, that would have been a main problem that I could not deal with Boris being so low. Like, he just got beaten by a 2v1 against Ikit and the Packmaster. Oof. GG. Like, I did waste some of my Empire Knights, so not great. But yeah, the Mentite kind of helped. Like, they didn't... I mean, a lot of them did pretty good for damage-wise, but yeah. I don't think I don't know. I don't know. A lot of stuff just hinges on Boris surviving, being tag teamed by the two characters, and And the fact that I was able to overwhelm a bunch of these Poison Wind Globadiers. I mean, they still earned back their value, but they didn't earn back double their value, which is a win for me, I suppose, for these guys. Yeah, when I need to fight these guys. Like, because I have so many units on the field, he just doesn't have the stuff to stop everything I have. So everything is just piling on. Maybe Empire Archers would have been better, actually. They would have had a better time shooting at the Red Ogres. But yeah, that is our first round done. That is our first round done. Now we are on to the next fight. Who is gonna be... Is this Salinator? Hold on. It is Salinator. Huh, okay. Yeah, cool. Oh, of course it's we're banning Bretonnians again, huh? Okay, cool. I mean, I'm absolutely fine with that. I hate Bretonnians as well. I mean, I'll still put Empire and Warriors of Chaos in my first pick, but wait, connection time though? Come on, get me in. Get me in. Alright, cool. We're in. Now, one final faction to pick. Which one to pick? Personally, I don't use Grand Cathay. Oh wait, no, we played Empire last round already, so we can keep High Elves in there. High Elves, Warriors of Chaos, and we go for let's go for I mean, Lizardman. Let's try Lizardman and see if we can bring something spicy with these scaly boys. Tactical, do you know Lab Belchers can shoot over Nobblers? Yeah, I do. I mean, there's actually a funny thing where if you tag team, if you combine like handgunners with dwarves, the humans height handgunners, the human height handgunners can actually shoot over the heads of the dwarves because they're shorter. So you can just stack handgunners on top of thunders and then just start shooting. Technically, I think you can do something similar with Skavens and Goblins, but I don't know. But yeah, I suppose that's a gradient going in the book for the dwarves. But it's not like that we have any dwarf mains other than that one guy, aka Gotrek Starbreaker. So yeah, I think we're good here in terms of like having grudges. Yeah, and having beef with people. Alright, just banning Bretonnians, Dark Elves, and Kislevites. Yo, so Halflings are gonna give is some nasty pike and shoot. Technically, maybe. If we actually have Halflings. But I don't think they'll ever introduce Halflings, honestly. It's too much of a meme faction to go through. Yeah, like a bunch of... Like, they already have enough on their hands to deal with as of right now. Because they still have to flesh out the whole Cathay as, like, a whole faction. Because they're supposed to have, like, whole 9 siblings. It's supposed to be, like... In the Chinese legends, the dragon is supposed to have 9 different children. Which are, like, different types of, mythical beasts and stuff. So I assume they're gonna go for something similar, thematic wise in the. Wait, no, I think they've already confirmed that like there are 9 children of the dragon or some shit, in Cathay. So yeah, they still have all these different legendary lords of Cathay that they need to figure out. So I don't think they're gonna have time for a halfling faction or any new faction, honestly. Are we fighting the Lizzie boys? I don't know. I just want fire lances, jade lances that can shoot firework rockets as precursor ammo. What you're describing is just a bunch of death riders of death riders of of the Death Corps of Krieg. I mean, they don't necessarily have to shoot fire rockets, but they can have explosive lances, which would be funny. But yeah, I don't think fire lances have ever been a thing in the Chinese history. Like there are gunpowder units for sure. There's like a whole regiment or brigade. I don't know the actual. I don't know the or company. I don't know actual unit size, but like there's a unit for sure in the Chinese history that are dedicated to like gunpowder warfare, which is like in the Ming Dynasty and stuff. Oh, Ogre Kingdom spending high elves. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Ogre Kingdoms. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, how am I supposed to fight this? Usually I'm on the other side of things. Give Monkey King. Monkey brain goes brr. Can I do Warriors of Chaos for this one? Would be funny if I can, but I don't think I can do that. Nah, I can't do that. Like we're going. we're stuck to Empire or Warriors of Chaos against Ogre Kingdoms. This is a bit fucked. Oof. This is indeed a bit fucked. So, what are they gonna do? Crushers. That's definitely a thing, isn't it? Oh, yikes. Yikes. Wait, I think somebody gave me a tech of some sort before. Huh. Cannon plus halberd into the sunset? Nah. They can simply do a double Stonehorn build and just crush through the halberds. Just like the great thing about the ogres is they have a lot of stuff to ignore boxes. What is a box if the box can't actually hold back your unit? When you can just run through it with either crushers or a Stonehorn. Like, it doesn't work. Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I can try this deck, I suppose, and then I just throw this guy in. Should I use Archaon? That's a real question. Sigvul is definitely a no-no. Maybe I'll use Actually, no. I might. Magic against Ogre Kingdoms is a bit of a finicky thing. I guess I can probably just bring some Burning Head to. Oh, not bad actually. Fire and Flaming Sword, Burning Head. Everything else just shut the hell up. Yeah. Oh wait, I can just bring a Fire Sorcerer. Done. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but hey, let's see what happens. get a Manticore. Cheap. It's a cheap flyer that doesn't really care. Oh, Tormentor Sword. Yeah, that would be nice, actually. And then I just need stuff to like deal with Saber Tusk. Our last hope, really? Really? Guys? You don't want to hinge everything on me, dude. What the hell? No! This is not the way. Oh no! Alright, we're fucked then. We're fucked. I don't know, man. What's next? Hellstriders, but they have been nerfed to the ground, so they can't even fight Saber Tusk these days. I honestly don't know. Well, whatever. We'll just do that. Oh, I don't think I have what it takes to like take out everyone on the remaining in the tournament, dude. World Beater, you have too much faith in me. I mean, Pigman is pretty good too. I mean, he is a bit on the cheesier side of things, but that doesn't mean it's any less effective. Joy Boy, he seems to still be a Rat Ogre, so he's not that experienced, I think. I don't know. Wait, shit, can I bring 4 trolls? Hold on a second. Shit, fruit rolls. Can I bring 4 trolls? Please tell me I can bring 4 trolls. Holy shit. Yes, I can bring 4 trolls. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. So the point is just to rush for it with the trolls and hopefully they beat the shit out of the ogre bulls and get to the backline. I don't know. I mean, these are ogres. They don't exactly have wind spells, so I think I'm safe on just lining everything straight. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Like if I used corn, it would have been a better way to do it. But hey, I don't have corn. How do I do this? Skirmishing mode doesn't work these days, so I can't actually use it. I actually have to micro my shit. Which, surprise, surprise, it's pretty hard to do. And I'm not good enough to do it. Yeah, you two versus 1 Pigman. Yeah, but I mean, Pigman still beat Rider of Rohan, and Rider of Rohan isn't exactly a bad player, so you know. Like, if you know like, if you know your opponent well and prep for what your opponent is gonna do, then yeah, sure, cheese is probably gonna not gonna work, but hey, sometimes it just works. Especially in a game like this. I know. Like, anyways, we are ready. We should like let our opponent know as well. Alright, I just hope the Tormentor's Sword can do something. I don't know, man. I don't know. You seem to play a bit better when you're live streaming. Oh god, I'm the exact opposite. Like, I can play fine when nobody's watching, but then once I am on stream or somebody's like watching me or some sort, then I just play like shit. Which is quite ironic considering I'm a streamer who has to play streamed. So. Alright, just lock down the formation again. Let's go. They do have a lead belcher, so we just rush, I suppose. One fan cavalry, okay. I mean, it kind of is what it is. Iron blaster. Alright, cool. You guys just hide behind that thing. You guys go in the forest. I don't. And oh boy, it hurts. Lead belchers, fucking lead belchers. Alright, dogs, just go ahead. You dive in. Alright, you guys keep rushing. Alright, you guys can just catch that, please. And I need a bit of wait, shit, did I not bring any spells on him? That was dumb. Oh well, whatever. Oh, there's no comeback for this. Well, might as well just go. That's an absolutely stupid mistake. How did I fucking forgot to bring spells? That's absolutely stupid. Alright, you can come back. You start kiting. Alright, cool. You go and beat that shit up. You guys can go fight these guys, and you guys can run. How the fuck did I forgot to bring spells? Basic mistake. Come on. Alright, you guys just keep running back there. I don't care what you do, just keep running so we can chase that thing off. And yeah, you kind of go. Alright, cool. Pin that down. You guys keep chasing that. I want you to just back off. And you guys surround that. Oh boy, you guys run. Alright, you chase that. You guys can just stay at the back there. Trolls keep fighting. I don't care what you do. Just keep fighting. You go fight that. Fight that as well. You guys are too weak to do anything. Right, run that down. Okay, you need to free those trolls up to do something. Okay, lock them down. And just keep fighting, man. Alright, go and beat that one fan cavalry. Beat his ass. Alright, cool. Everything just swarm those over bulls. They are not gonna like fighting you guys. Okay, you go break that. Alright, cool. You can go fight that. Get a bit of terror going right here, and yeah, you guys just. Oh. Can you get out of there alive? No. Alright, you can fall back a bit. Alright, cool. You fight that. You guys come back here and start running things down. I need you guys to kite. Come on. Alright, cool. This is not a time to go down. Six, 5, 4, 3. Okay, that's some friendly fire. I am fine with that. Alright, keep chasing. Alright, everything in a lockdown, please. Just keep shooting. Just charge. I don't give a shit anymore. Alright, cool. Some stuff terrified. Trolls are still fighting. Alright, cool. The Moonfangs are done for. Just keep shooting. Alright, cool. You now swarm everything here. Oh, ow. What the fuck, dude? That is not cool. Okay, chase that. Trolls, come back for one more fight. Alright, just keep chasing them off the field then. Thank you. You go there as well. Do we have anything? Cool. You guys come back here. Alright, cool. Stuff that routed. Let's keep chasing that. Trolls, hounding that. That's fine. Oof. Okay. Fight that. To be fair, I don't think I have any. Okay, keep chasing. Keep chasing. We can't let these guys come back. No, they come back. Run. Right, can we stun them? Alright, everything locked down, please. Alright, cool. Drop down there. We need that terror to kick in. Come on. Why are you still firing? Come on, Hell Blaster. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, cool. Terrified. Routing, whatever. You keep the pressure on. You get them in melee. Stop it shooting. Good. Alright, just keep chasing. It's one last one. We can't let this one come back. Alright, cool. We can just send these guys back, and then we still have enough trolls to just wreck these guys. Come on. Just pile in. Alright, beat his ass. We're done. Army losses. Yeah, I mean, not having spells I don't think is the end of the world, specifically against like Ogre Kingdoms. Like, Ogre Kingdoms just doesn't seem to be the best target when it comes to spells outside of leadership specific spells. Oof. Like, Ogre Kingdoms doesn't exactly like take much losses against spells other than maybe healing, because like Ogre Kingdoms, when you think about it, they have low entity counts, so like the Moonfang Cavalry, the Ogre Bulls, the stuff that actually matters don't take much damage from AoE spells, and when it comes to direct damage spells, they just have enough healing to mitigate most of that stuff. And at that point, you don't really like the most powerful spells in general just doesn't really work against Ogre Kingdoms. So like maybe you can use some buff spells or debuffs against them, but like they are usually not exactly the meta spells. Like you can't Fate of Buna Ogres, and Spirit Leech just doesn't do enough burst damage to nuke anything down. Final Transmutation is a pretty decent call, and Plague of Rust as well. But then again, I already have so much armor piercing on my field, I don't actually need any of that Plague of Rust. Like if I go regular Marauder Horseman, sure, maybe, but like I'd rather just spend more money on like a bunch of Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes to get more consistent AP damage. Especially I already have Chaos Trolls to like do any deep armor piercing DPS. So yeah. Plague of Rust is nice for sure, but it also has the cooldown time, and I can't constantly spam it, which means... And yeah, I mean, I guess I could have brought like a Burning Head on the Fire Sorcerer to just burn through everything. Like burn through the Nobbler support, but then again, I mean, in the end, I ended up needing it. It's just the trolls actually carry this pretty nicely for me. Like they're just constantly healing themselves, so while not doing enough damage to earn back all of their value, they just have enough balance of power to just crush the Ogre Kingdoms in the end. Also, I have I think the most important thing I have in this one is the Tormentor Sword. Like as long as I have the Tormentor Sword, I feel I brought Kindle Flame but no fire spells. Oh, that's so dumb. But yeah, I think as long as I have the Kindle Flame, I'm like relatively fine. No, not Kindle Flame. I don't even have fire spells. As long as I have Tormentor Sword to just lock down the AP Cavalry or any of the Ogre mobility. Because if I can actually win the mobility game, then I have the control of the battle, right? And like I can use the Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes to do all the damage I need against the One-Fang Cavalry. So taking out those Saber Tusks was actually one of my priorities. And the fact that Salinator pushed up one of the Saber Tusk pack a little bit too far ahead gave me that perfect chance to lock that Saber Tusk down and just swarm it with hounds. And that early loss of the mobility it's just very nice for me to just overwhelm one side of the flank. While the Nobbler plus Ogre Bull frontline can't actually beat the Trolls because they don't have passive healing. But yeah. That's it for my semifinals. Now, what about Pigman and Bjorn semifinals? Okay, hold on a second. Let me just find my opponent or something so I can... Okay, let's see. Do we have our opponent here? I mean, do we have our players here for the other semifinals battle? Alright, also, if any one of you played in the tournament, but and haven't sent me the replays, could you guys please just do that? Because I would love to cast whatever you guys played earlier, and yeah, just gonna show that as well on the stream. Hold on a second. Let me see if the replay section of the the NC clan does have some replays. One replay, but yeah. Anyways, we shall see what happens later, but yeah. I don't know if Pigman and Bjorn already started their battle, actually. That is a concern. If anything, we can probably just start something else. We do have some replays that we can cast right now, so yeah. Okay, we got some replays from different players. So Big JP versus Zexy, and let's see. Give me a second. I just need to look up the replay files and make sure I've got everything. Zexy played against Batonevsky. Wait, did Zexy just play against Big JP for some reason? That makes no sense. Huh. Anyways. Not an issue right now. I guess they've just probably started something else on their own. I don't know. And I've got some other stuff. Oh shit. Right. I was actually, yeah, I found your replay in the replay section of the Night Crew clan. I forgot to check the date. That message was from last year. Oh. Yeah, I got your replay from the I was replying to them at Discord anyways. But yeah, I got Zexy on the Night Crew clan replay. So I'm good with that one. I don't think, yeah, so we've got Olaf sending in all his replays. Rider of Rohan and Pigman's replay, I don't think I've got that. World Beta, nope, that's fine. Yeah. Race just never send replay, so I'm just used to that anyways. We cast Selenoid and Dr. Nerd already, so yeah, I think we've got pretty much everyone. Now, I'm still waiting for Bjorn and Pigman to reply to me for the semifinals, but I don't know if they have already started the game already, so I can't really do anything about it, so we're just going to go straight into the replay section of the night. Okay. Let me just get the download files ready. And then hold on. And replays. That's done. Oof. Nice. Yep, got both replays from World Beta. Thanks. So that's... Wait, Bjorn and... I've already seen Bjorn and... Wait, no. We've seen Bjorn and Big JP, so there's that. Yeah, anyways. Let's just keep pasting the replays into the folders. Hold on a second. And then we should be Gucci. Okay, cool. We've got like a ton of replays. This is Olaf versus Olaf's games, and we have Selenoid here. Let's just start with Olaf. Now, Olaf first battle, Dark Elves versus High Elf classic grudge match. The nemesis, so to speak. We have Olaf the Moose going for Dark Elves on the left side, coming in with a lot of hot gothic dark elves. Sisters of Slaughters and 5 witch elves. Never seen that many witch elves on the field before. 3 Koa knights and hold on. And then 2 more dark riders with shields, I believe. Unless there are 3. Nope. Just 4 Koa knights and... Wait. 1 Koa dread knight. Okay. 1 Koa dread knight and 3 Koa knights, and then the dark riders with shields. On the other side we have the high elves. We have anything blocking the screen? No, I don't believe so. Okay, cool. Wait. Right, I forgot about the Supreme Sorceress of Soul Stealer, and then on the other side we have the Illyrian Reaver Archers for the High Elves, a front line of Staunch Spears, and then second line of more Staunch Spears, but this time they have bows, so Loven Sea God with shields. Further back, a bunch of Mobility, Rahagra's Pride, War Lions of Trace, and 2 more Illyrian Reavers. That's it for the army builds for... Oh, wait, Archmage of Death for those Spirit Leeches. But honestly, I don't think that's exactly the greatest choice against the Dark Elves, considering they can just spam Soul Stealer on your Lord. But yeah, let's see what happens here. As the Supreme Sorceress of Dark Magic popped Opal Amulet, stacking up with that missile resistance from the scaly skin of the Black Dragon, that's a 45% of missile resistance, physical missile resistance, and she's been tanking some damage. While at the same time, the Illyrian Reaver Archers got charged by the Supreme Sorceress of Dark Magic and probably got hit by a Breath Attack earlier as well, so got quite a bit of damage dealt. The Dark Elves right now are just going for a full rush approach, just hoping to use the Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter to really break through the spears. But I don't know if that is gonna work here, because the Loven Sea God are gonna wreck them with a bit of a arrow fire. Soul Stealer going on top of one of the Illyrian Reaver Archers, but only hitting 1 Reaver Archers. For somehow just not hitting anything else, so not exactly the greatest cast. Probably would want to just directly cast on the Archmage of Death. Anyways, in the front line, Witch Elves are taking a lot of fire from... Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter have taken quite a bit of damage from a lot of fire from all those archers. Dark Riders plowing in, and the Witch Elves are going in as well. And the Rahagra's Pride, despite their anti-infantry, whatever, it just doesn't work when there are 2 units stacked on top of them, and they do not exactly have the greatest prolonged melee stats. Breath Attack once again nuked the Loven Sea God, while over here the Archmage of Death returning in kind, Breath Attack onto the Witch Elves. Both sides trading damage so far, but right now the Cookie Jar has been opened. There's not enough forces at the back to guard the rear of the spear box. So Koa Knights are able to get in, and with the Supreme Sorceress just sandwich these poor Loven Sea God, and that is 1 unit gone. Illyrian Reaver Archers coming in to save them, but that is way too late. These Loven Sea Gods are now to be disrupted, while the front line isn't exactly holding for the High Elves so far. The Witch Elves, despite all the adversity, all the arrows coming their way, they still managed to just eventually cut down the spears. Granted, they did take a lot of damage throughout the process, but the Cookie Jar has been opened even wider, and the Witch Elves can just move in and start cutting down the Loven Sea God with shields. At the back, Koan Dread Knights plowing in as well. They have taken a lot of damage from something. Not sure what, but yeah, I think that's mostly fine for now. They probably were just fighting War Lions and Illyrian Reavers, but either ways, that doesn't matter anymore, because there's nothing to stop them from just catching all these archers. The Loven Sea Gods are mostly compromised. One of them is Rampage, the other one shut down and routed. Now the third one is firing, but there's only so much he can do. Right now, it's just one lone island among a sea of High Elves. Everything is just surrounding it. While the Archmage of Death is in no mood of helping this fight at all, as the Soul Stealer Sorceress is just sticking to her closely. And the animation is kind of bugged right now, where she's just not flying forward. Very slowly. There's no slow effect. It's just like she's trying to fly forward. It seems like she's trying to fly forward, and then the Supreme Sorceress of Death is pushing it on the side and forcing it to just have some weird animation issues. Anyways, at the back here, Koa Knights and more Koa Knights, Witch Elves are all fighting a bunch of Illyrian Reavers plus the War Lions of Trace, but the High Elves are not going to hold on this flank, since the Reavers are going to route it, leaving the War Lions alone, and that's going to be it for the first round. Okay, let's see if we have... Wait, is Pigman and Bjorn fighting right now? Wait, they're offline. Anyways, let's see if Pigman and Bjorn replies. I do hope that both of them are here so that I can have someone to fight in the finals. Otherwise, everyone will just call me rigging the entire game by skipping 2 whole battles. But yeah, now for the armies here, army performances. Oh shit, I forgot to check the chat. Is this Dark Elves? It's great to see them. No one ever plays them. Right. Such a bossy pick, right? Anyways, Dark Elves. Soul Stealer, not too surprising. Koa Knights got absolutely... Like, as usual, they just don't really perform well. Koa Cavalry just doesn't really have the stats, despite having the armor piercing. Now, for the infantry line, all these hot ladies, they did well. They actually wrecked the spears, despite like having to run through a line of archer fire. But yeah, they mostly earned back their value. Only one of them didn't really earn back their cost, but the rest just got their cost recovered and then some more. Now for the Dark Riders, don't really have much to say about them. Rahagara's Pride and War Alliance. I don't think that that's exactly a good choice in this matchup. You're probably better off to just have more spears. And maybe some white lions, perhaps. Like, I honestly don't think war lions are a good unit these days. There was a time where they were decent, and they actually carried me for a while. With Foot Imric and yeah, when combined with Foot Imric, but yeah, those were the days. No longer. Not anymore. Lothern Sea God got shredded. Very, not exactly the greatest performance from these guys, considering they cost 750. And the mobility, they were outclassed by the Koan Cavalry, despite the Koan Cavalry always underperform. So yeah, Spirit Leech also not exactly the greatest. Not exactly the greatest pick in this matchup too. War Lions are best high elf unit currently, but fine. Sure, whatever you say, man. I hold my beliefs. Oh, Pigman, yeah, that is a very standard but also very devastating pick of the Grand Cathay. You just bring Jiao and you're basically set. Half of the game is set with Jiao Ming's and his heal. Like, bro. Alright, cool. It seems that Bjorn and Pigman just finished their game. So we will not be casting the other semifinals unless they send me the replay. Anyways, we do have enough replays to go through before we go into the finals. And I believe my opponent will be Bjorn. So there's that. Let's see what happens there. He is, if I remember correctly, a pretty good player. So I have no idea if how I'm gonna perform against that. Anyways, we have Pigman going for the standard Cathay box versus a Dark Elf Shade spam. A front line of Bleak Swords, no Dress Spears. And then there's one Witch Elves. Oh, the rockets. Oh, it's supposed to hit the Bleak Swords and like the Cathay army can't see the Shades. But because of the spread of the projectiles, it still hit the Shades anyways. Now they're going after the Witch Elves, and this time slightly less accurate, but still very devastating. Yeah, it's mostly missed. Just like one projectile hit, but that still knocked off like, what, 10% of their HP? Not great. Now at the back there are 4 units of Shades, one of them already down to a quarter of their, 3/4 of their health. Onyx Crow, and then there's a 1 Crows of Cain here, probably in hopes of fighting, counteracting the Onyx Crowman, especially the Empress Crowman, which can drop bombs. A bit of Dragon's Breath, but really nice dodge from... from Olaf the Moose there, actually dodging the Dragon Breath, but unfortunately there's no dodging from the rockets, and these Shades got nuked. The rest of the Alright, the rest of the army build, we have Mala Starkblade leading the army, 1 Koa Knight on the far ground, and 1 Fire Sorceress. For the Cathay army, we already see some Crowman action. They're just going after, straight after the Crows of Cain. The Crows of Cain really should have just dropped down on the ground and have Malus nearby to support or something. But right now, the Crows of Cain are chased off and would not be coming back. Firestorm! Flamestorm absolutely nuking the Iron Hail Gunner, so that is a pretty nice RNG for Cathay. And then it just nuked half a unit of Jade Warriors as well. But the rest of the Cathay box is pretty much unperturbed. Jade Warriors in the front, well, Present Long Spears at the back. 4 units of Jade Warrior crossbows. The Iron Hail Gunners just got nuked. And Jade Warriors, one of them is already routed. But unfortunately, there's nothing to follow up this brick. So the Jade Warriors with crossbows are still free to fire, especially with all these Bleak Swords piling onto one flank. This is a big mistake, a missed opportunity for the Zhao Ming. Dive down into the back, trying to hunt down the Shades, disrupt their advance, but he just put himself into point-blank fire from all these armor-piercing fire, and his health just got nuked to around 1/3. Yeah, only 1/3 HP left, but he does have the healing, so the HP losses are a lot more forgiving on the Cathay side, all thanks to the healing item, the Iron Van Braces. It's a ridiculous item, I hate it. Like, come on, a burst heal that instant heal cap this thing? Come on. Really? As if Cathay already doesn't have enough healing. Oh well. Witch Elves going after the Peasant Long Spears, but there's still nothing to exploit this gap on the Cathay formation, while the balance of power is edging slowly towards the favor of Cathay. More missiles coming in, shooting down Zhao Ming's hit points, but here comes the Iron Van Brace heal, and he is good to go once again. Yeah, it does hurt quite a bit. I mean, it doesn't exactly heal cap him, you still have a bit to go, but it's still a very significant heal, and balance of power further is pushed against the Dark Elves. Bleak Swords are still kind of grinding on the Jade Warriors, who are buffed up by Harmony, so they do not care. They do not care about this kind of low-tier fight. While the Jade Warriors, they are free to fire back at the Shades, and also the firing rockets, almost using up all its ammo. 154 kills and 2,600 gold worth of damage value. This does hurt a lot against for the Dark Elves. Like 3 whole units of Shades that they mostly rely on for armor piercing damage gone. Now the Jade Warriors crossbows are free to fire. They're just free to fire. Counter-fire at the Shades in a straight-up fire trade. The Shades will lose against the Jade Warriors, all thanks to the missile block chance. So let us just fast forward here, as Mala Starkblade is pretty much the only thing left on the Dark Elf side. A bit of an over-blobbing on the Bleak Swords, I suppose, and buying time for the Cathay to just slowly but surely shoot down all these Bleak Swords. Mala's still at the back there, like, just bogged down in a bunch of Peasant Long Spears. Activating the Dark Hand transformation, Zhao Ming decided to go challenge him, and for a second he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna back off. And Zhao Ming is back onto the skies, and Jade Warriors, yeah, I mean, there's not much the Dark Elves can do other than just try to fight it out with Dark Hand, and eventually got dragged down by spears and the self-damaging attribute of Dark Hand himself. So yeah, the Cathay do be Cathay. Yeah. Anyways, the Jade Warriors and all the Witch Elves, whatever, everything just got wrecked by the Fire Rain Rocket. 2,800 gold worth of damage value, using up all its ammo. It does hurt a lot for the Dark Elves. Burning Heads and the Flamestorm actually did really well against the Grand Cathay army. It seems that the Flamestorm projectile, like the vortex trajectory, is a lot more stable now, and it's probably worth using it against high armored factions. But yeah, that needs a bit more testing from the player base, so I'm not gonna make any verdict for now. But in this battle alone, it did a lot of work against the Grand Cathay army. Perhaps other than Malice, the only reason why the Dark Elves were able to hold on for this long. But yeah, Grand Cathay, Zhao Ming doing well, the firing rockets doing well. Crowman did excellent as usual, just covering their cost, and the Cathay lines just hold on for forever. And Jade Warrior crossbows just outtrade everything else in terms of a ranged fight, even against rangers. Like probably the best counter archer. Like for an archer slash like for a regular range missile, like discounting Jazales or crane guns, which are kind of like artillery, or like a regular range missiles, I think Cathay Jade Warrior's crossbows with shields are probably the best one to just beat other skirmishers, cost coin pound to pound. Like they have shields, they have armor, so they just outtrade anything that doesn't have armor piercing. And even if they have armor piercing, they have shields, so they block it. So they block a lot of that damage still. Doesn't matter if you have armor piercing or not. Ugh, it just feels bad to fight them. Oh, Beyond is player 2, so he'll ban Bretonia. We played Warriors of Chaos. We played Empire, so we need something else for our first pick. Bjorn is back. Let me think what to go next. All right, we can figure that out later. It's gonna be a best of threes against Bjorn, and he is indeed a very good player. So I mean, I consider myself a rather average player. Maybe I can carry myself with some surprising builds like a random aspiring champions, but against Bjorn, I don't know. Actually, I'll just go for the Empire and EMP, Warriors of Chaos, and then one more thing. Let's not do. I have a box faction, I have a flexible faction, now I need a rush faction somewhere in my book. Shall I go greenskins? I haven't played these guys in like forever. Maybe I should. You know what? Corn. I'll do corn. Let's not fight Bretonia in the first turn, in the first round. So we're banning Bretonia. We are. I'm gonna leave Cathay on the table and see if I can do anything about it. But perhaps I might have to man-tight that shit with Cathay. Corn and Warriors of Chaos, Corn Empire, and I'll ban Kislev and what else am I supposed to ban? Empire, Warriors of Chaos, Corn, banning Bretonian, Kislev, and ban something. I can't just not ban anything. I will ban Dark Elves again. Standard. I don't want to fight Dark Elves and Warriors of Chaos either way, so yeah. I don't want to ban. I don't want to fight Dark Elves. I don't want to fight Kislev. I just hate them. I mean, I'll probably have to fight them in the next rounds, but whatever. I'll deal with it next round. The dreaded Corn Double, Skull Cannon, Marauder Horse, Dude Kite. Rion is one of the best players in the game currently. Oh shit. I'm so fucked. I mean, like again, I'm just not the best player around here, and yeah, I mean, I haven't played against Bjorn for ages. I don't think I've ever played against him actually. Have I ever played against him? I'd never played against him. So yeah, I honestly don't think. Maybe I can get an advantage with my dumb shit bullshit builds, but I don't know. Big boy battles. That looks like a BBB. Looks like BBB is having their thing right now. I don't know. Bod. That is indeed Braun. I mean, he is a VOD clan member, or known as Victory or Death. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, now we're just waiting for Bjorn to do his picks. We've already done our picks. I think he will go. What's the map? Cliff of Beast. Okay, Cliff of Beast, a rather flat map, which is nice, but has a little bit of sand dunes in the middle, so you can't actually straight shoot with cannons. Straight shoot? Yeah, shoot straight with cannons. And it's not exactly the biggest map either, so not a lot of cover, so yeah, not great for kiting. Like, it's not exactly small per se, it's pretty wide, it's just a bit short in terms of length. So you can get to the other side quite quickly, I think. Alright. I haven't played on this map for so long. And it's been a long day. I'm a bit tired. Chaos Dwarf Span Corn, okay. Interesting. Do I really want to do that? It's gonna be explosive, isn't it? Right, I'll go WOC then. Okay. In that case, Warriors of Chaos again. And there's what we're gonna do. Alright. Pick up my Sorcerer of Tinch, Lord of Shadows, and with a Pendulum and Milkovs. I don't really need this one, I suppose. Immune to content event. That doesn't. Probably don't need that. Chaos Steed. Doesn't need smoke and mirrors. Rod of Torment is pretty nice to nuke units in general, so I'll just take that. That brings Pit of Shades. Nah, I'll just keep spamming Melkovs. For heals. And I've got some leftover funds, which I have nothing to spend on. Great. I'll just pop in on evasion. I'll just do that. Fuck it. Yeah, this is so fucked. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't have anything to fight both Santa Randers. Shit. Shit. Oh wait, no. Can I? How much is it? It's not that much more expensive. That much more expensive either. Maybe perhaps. Nah, they're still shit. So I'll just bring these two. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not, but it'll be fine. Oh wait, no. Ooh, maybe I. Vein of Slain. Yeah, maybe just. Nah, I'll just do this. Melkovs, Pendulum. That'll be it. Get a horse. Done. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but. Let's see. Another thing is, I think I'm playing less Total Warhammer these days. Not only because of the content. I mean, like, right now with my job situation, I can probably stream more. But then I don't have as much time to play with the game to figure out new content. like the reason why I'm able to like stream today and slightly earlier than my usual time is because I actually have a bit more flexibility in schedule these days, and I can actually squeeze out some time for like streams and playing in tournaments and whatnot. But the thing is, this new job seems to have a lot to learn, and I might have to dedicate some extra hours to figure some stuff out. And as a result, I just have less time to play the game. And yeah, like I'll probably just stick to mostly replays and maybe some shit posting occasionally on my channel, unfortunately, until maybe like when new content comes out or something. I don't know, but yeah, currently it's a bit of a mess in my schedule right now, as I need to figure out a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm still enjoying the game. Just not as, I just can't play it as often or something like that. Dragon Ogre Shagov Nurglebot. Fuck that, no. QB doesn't really matter, yeah. They don't. It's just too tilted. Counts for all my lost games too, by the way. Yeah. Is the Wild West of this game. You don't have any rules to enforce like fair engagement. You have people doing like cycle charging shit, and you just have people who is just picking according to what's best, what's cheesiest, and it's just not the best way to enjoy the game. I just don't play quick battles these days. Like if I play, I'd rather just play with people who have fair rules of engagement, unfortunately. But yeah, but like I don't want to play domination either, because that's just not what I look for in Total Warhammer. But yeah. Now you only play on pick on and ban system instead of the official platform provided, and they don't count. Yeah. And without those play command, the game become a whole lot less fair. Yep, it doesn't have rules of engagement at all. The game is 8 years old now, gotta get burned out at some point. I mean, I think I'm past the point of burnout. I just live with the game, kind of, because like the reason, I mean, if I'm just playing the same shit for 8 years straight, I'm surely I would be burned out by now, right? Unless it's like my job or something. But like part of this game that keeps me going, I guess, is the community and the multiplayer aspect of it. Most importantly, the multiplayer aspect of it. Like it is a unique enough game that I enjoy playing it, and I have nothing else that I can find to replace it. But that alone would not be able to keep me in for so long. I might just get distracted by other stuff. But right now, partly also because I'm super invested with the whole channel and whatnot. But still, like, I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy occasionally playing, dropping into like Discord, playing a bit, and just talking to people about the game. And I also enjoy like just coming up with random bullshit stuff like this with the game. Like, it's not, I'm not gonna play it like how some people grind things. Grind like your usual like CS, your Apex, your whatever ranking system game out there. But like, because it doesn't actually have a ranking system that matters, I can just play and chill with this. Like, especially we have a very solid like multiplayer communities to support myself finding games like this and just playing with rules of engagement that isn't exactly BS. Yeah, so like the reason why Total Warhammer is fun is not because of CA. As much as I might just get shit on for saying that, but it's because the players who actually do shit to make it fun. Like, we started off with a letter with Anticity, right? But the guy doesn't do Total War content anymore, so we don't really have anything to say about it. I think the last he did was like StarCraft, so we don't really have anything more to say about his content. Like, because we literally have no relation, but he did started the whole community hosted letter kind of thing, which is amazing. Like, you have more fair roles of engagement. I don't play in it, granted, because I don't always have time to play best of threes, but like yeah, like it's a very nice start where people just band together to like establish rules of play. We have unit limits imposed, and then we have even tournaments that are funded entirely, mostly by players. It's just a community effort in this game. Is the willingness of the community like to invest so much effort and resources onto this game is just amazing, which got me hooked onto the community aspect of the game to begin with. And yeah, like it's never about CA, honestly. It's never about CA. Oh, Infernal Islands one. Okay, I can just send these guys in there. You guys can just. Why are they already damaged? That makes no sense. What the fuck? Oh no, it's the tilting method. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, yeah, let's go. Alright, Blazing Beards, we are just gonna go charge in with these guys. And do we have anything on the other side? We might have to just wrap around. Wait, what? Wait, what? Alright, cool. We back up. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I forgot about this guy. Alright, everyone just charge, I suppose. I don't really have much to do now. Alright, let's go. I hate this tactic. I mean, it's a legitimate tactic. I just hate it. Ooh, interesting. That is one way to counter it, I suppose. Alright, let's just try to do that. Let's see what can we do here. Not much, not much. Something. Wait, shit, the Aspiring Champions are winning! That's funny. Bro, I mean, they're Blazing Beards, I suppose. That kind of makes sense. Alright, you guys can keep running. I don't care. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. You guys can saturate in and start doing things. Okay, you guys back up a bit, and you... where can I find the best target to blast at? No good targets. Alright, cool. These guys are kind of losing, kind of. I'm saying kind of. Let's just be patient here and just start chucking things at the Iron Demon. Unfortunately, our flank is completely overwhelmed. Alright, time to run. And you go there. You fight this. Okay, Infernal Islands 1 can go fight that one. Alright, doing some nice damage. Just keep healing, bro.
So be it.
Alright, you back up a bit.
Yes, indeed. Seeking pleasures. What do you mean? Retreat! They will succumb. Rise! Hunting for prey.
Alright, one aspiring champion done for. The other also routed a bit. What? Oh, whatever. Kind of expected.
They will succumb. No! What? Throwing axes. The gods
Alright, you back off once again, and
taste the wine of ecstasy. Lord them! Yes. I'm throwing arm's length. No throwing. Scream for me. Pull back!
scream for me. That sounds very Slanishy.
Immortal caress.
Alright, you keep running.
Take it, Zelda! Now! I will see to it.
Oh shit, terrified. Okay, that's not good.
Sorcerer of Slanesh. My gods call. Kill them all! All will be destroyed.
Everything here is routed. We can, yeah, just turn on skirmishing mode. I don't really have much to do right now about it. And I don't really have much to use it on. This is not blasting the right places.
Pull back! Louder, horsemen! We want their eyes! Yes! Close combat!
Yeah, I can't really afford
For the chaos!
to keep them running the whole time. They might just have to fight it out. They probably can't fight it out, to be fair.
Very well, fool! Dark magic is
Alright, just keep healing.
Slanesh, hear my call!
Oh, come on, really? You're shooting that one? I don't even know what you're aiming at, bro.
Pressing on with elegance and style, a graceful dance, as you desire. Feed of blood, Slanesh needs me. Chaos Marauder.
No, Slanesh does not need you, to be fair. Absolutely does not need you.
All will be destroyed. Sorcerer of Slanesh, for the Prince of Chaos.
Okay, do we have more drains over here?
Prince empowers me. Pleasure.
Right, do we have heals? No, we don't. We kind of do. We kind of do.
Chaos comes. Ha!
And he got stuck.
Attend me.
Poor Sigvolt. Just... Alright, cool. The healing doesn't work here, I suppose.
Yes. Death.
And this guy's gonna get chased off to the end of the world.
Marauder horseman. Close on the sheep. Yes.
He's gone. He's gone.
What?
Can Sigvolt hold this out on his own? Probably not.
Charge.
These guys, the Iron Sworn alone can just grind him out, but yeah.
Ravage them. Withdraw for now.
Alright, we'll just look at Sigvolt grind it out. Oh shit, and then Plague of Rust upgraded. Oof. I mean, did I have a possibility to win? Maybe, perhaps, but I don't really have an answer to their Iron Demon. Like, this is more of an anti-box build. I was prepped for box, but I was not expecting an Iron Demon, which I really should have, given how strong they are these days. But yeah,
They will succumb.
it is what it is. GG to my opponent. I mean, I have no intention to grind it out with Sigvolt, so I'm just gonna concede. Shadows of Blood is just evil. Like, hey, don't use magic as your brilliant strategy. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Maybe I shouldn't have brought magic at all. QB doesn't matter. I can't follow. I'm not talking about the bug leaderboard. I'm talking about the bug leaderboard. I'm talking about like QB doesn't matter in the sense that it doesn't bring you anything other than the sense of satisfaction of playing the game. Like if I go for Apex, I can grind like ranks and stuff, right? Same goes for League of Legends. Like partly why people get addicted to games, I think. I mean, I used to be that, cause like it's because they can see numbers go up. They play the game and they see they can progress towards like a higher goal, and that just keeps you just dedicated to a grind and just keep playing. But like in Total Warhammer, quick battle doesn't matter in the sense that it doesn't have like the leaderboard doesn't mean shit really. It's just points. It doesn't give you skins. It doesn't give you like special titles. It doesn't give you anything other than points on that other than like points on that pointless chart. see what I did there? Anyways, yeah, so like I can, because I know that playing the game doesn't have an end goal for me to grind towards. I can just hop in and play whenever I want with whoever I want. I don't need to play for something. I just play to play. That's it. Yeah. So yeah. So like I just play to play. Yeah. So there's that. Anyways, you guys were arguing something, it seems, but yeah, whatever, man. Anyways, Warriors of Chaos. Yeah, the aspiring champions didn't do well here. There's no like box for them to like grind into. They can just keep fighting. I challenge you once bug has been fixed to get to top 10 on leaderboard. Dude, I don't have the time for that shit. I am not gonna take up the challenge. If anyone has the time and effort, feel free. I seriously don't. I seriously don't. But yeah, for the rest of the army, didn't exactly do well here. I did mismicro quite a bit of them. Hurts. Especially I have nothing to counteract the Wolf Raiders. If I maybe cut out one of the aspiring champions and get some hounds, maybe I would have had a better time. And maybe even just cut out 2 marauders for hounds. That would have made things a lot better for me. But like in this case, I can't actually fight the Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders in melee. I can't afford to. If I have dogs, then sure I can, but I don't. Sometimes. But yeah. Yeah. Sigvold actually did some pretty good work. And the Sorcerer of Shadows as well. But alas, it's a bit too much here. The Iron Demon, I have nothing to counter it, and the Infernal Iron Sworn got some really good work done. So there's that. And Wolf Raiders as well pressured my perfect tool to pressure my my Horsemen Marauders. It's not a chalice of friendship. It's not indeed. It's not, Larry. Okay, I need to ban something. Hold on a second. Alright, I am just gonna hydrate myself. Oh boy. Oh, GZ. Grant has they kissed them and vampires. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to fight any of these factions. Oh. I should have left my Warriors of Chaos till here. But I will. Empire. Ban Empire and Vampire counts. Ugh. Rank of A, Kislev, and I'll go High Elves. I don't really know what to do with this. Anyways. I suppose it's foot rig time. And they probably will go Grand Cafe. Alright. I'm probably just gonna do this and I just get I don't need Starlands. Lord of Dragons is a great thing to have, and yeah. What do you think? Should I get archers of light armor? I don't know. I don't know. Or should I just spam? Actually, either ways, I think we should just get these guys. Yeah, 4 melee defense, 25 armor for 25 gold. I think that should be fine, actually. The light armored archers isn't exactly the worst call. Anyways, what else do we need? Because we're going foot rig, we don't need healing, actually. We actually don't need healing. Oh boy. Vampirate, huh? Interesting. Anyways, in that case, we are going. This is gonna be a surprise, but voila. Get that out. And then 1, 2, 3. Alright, alright. We can actually bring Lore of Fire this time. It's gonna be a lot of mortars, isn't it? I don't really. Kindle Flame, Burning Head, and let's go Flaming Sword of Ruin. Haven't used that in a bit, so let's see how it does. Emmerich. Huh. Can we skim on anything else? We kind of can. Just get this. Just get this out and Can we skim on anything else? We're kind of on the edge. All right, we can do that. Just do that and then get another. Hey, the elf tide. Let's go. All right, ready. Let's go. I think that's legal, right? That's legal, right? I don't remember the limits. Where we see more of her. Feel like the dreaded high elf 20 stack. A high elf 20 stack doesn't feel legal. Let me just check the different rolls just so I can make sure everything's like within limits. High elf 20 stack. Oh boy. Okay, I've got 4 archers, that's fine. 2 spears, that's fine. 4 reavers, that's fine. 5 rangers, that's also fine. 3 Loven Sea God with spears. I mean, Loven Sea God without shields, that's fine. It's legal, boys. It's legal. Alright, let's go. Wait, Chaos Dwarfs again? Bro, I thought you were going 3P. Okay, never mind. Actually, he didn't pick. He just switched it over to VP. It's not actually VP. He actually hasn't picked yet. So yeah. Hold on a second. We seem to be confused about our rules and whatnot. All right, cool. It seems that I can actually ban one of their picks. I'll ban Kislev. Anyway, so we're fighting VP either ways, so we're gonna go with this, I suppose. Alright, so our opponent is still waiting to pick. Oh, Grand Cathay. So switching out. Nope, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, boys. Abort. Yeah, I'll just go that and then 4 of these bad boys and hope for the best. I mean, if he goes Cathay Kite, then I'm screwed. But let's see. Let's see. We're obviously not doing this. Maybe a couple spears on the flanks. I'll need these guys to just guard the back line, archers, and Imric. Ah, right. I need. I mean, I don't have anything to deal with Zhao Ming. That's the problem here. I'll deal with it when I have to deal with it. Fuck it. Get myself a caster. Metal, Searing Doom, and Final Transmutation. Book of Hoeth, Metal Shifting, and shit, we're running out of funds. Soul Masters maybe? No way. Spears doesn't have any purpose in this matchup. Would be nice if I could use these guys, but hey, we can't, so no point wallowing on that. Shit. I mean, this build worked for me before the nerf. I mean, before the Zhao Ming Van Brace's meta, but so I don't know how it's gonna go in this meta. This is gonna be rough. Just do that and then just guess like that. Alright, let's go. We're probably gonna... I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably not gonna end well, but we shall see. A Warlion? No. Warlion is just gonna get swarmed by spears and peasant horsemen and jade lances. They are gonna die. They are gonna die. Like, Warlion is not gonna end well. But yeah, can't do a 20 stack high elves, but this will be close. Can't wait for Jade Warriors to win the melee fight. Yeah, it's just the hard times these days. But yeah, I just don't play Imric on Dragon. I always go Footric. Always go Footric. Now I just need to wait for my opponent. High elves are just absolutely outdated versus the newer factions. Yeah, they haven't received anything new. I mean, same goes for dark elves really, but at least their Medusa models get an update. Got an update, so there's that, I suppose. Alright boys, let's see what happens here. Plot twist, I can do it. I do wish I can do it, but we shall see. Who wins? Footric versus... Footric? Wolfric versus Footric Emric. Funny enough, none of those rigs have a C in their rig, so... yeah. Both are Footric. I mean... in a 1v1 foot rig, I think Wolfric would actually win. Because you have Sword of Torgold and the Hunter of Champions, which both boost him significantly in melee fights against infantry characters. I mean, not specifically infantry characters, but against characters in general. Alright, this is gonna be a box, isn't it? Yeah. Also, chances are they might be ambushed from behind, but we shall see.
It will be done. It shall be done. Archers. It will be done.
These archers are so gonna die from rockets.
White lions.
Also, we need to scatter units, spread them out,
Archers.
have our mobility ready to interact with any incoming crowmen.
Archers. Illyrian reavers.
Okay, cool. Foot rake, metal caster,
Illyrian
horses, and ton of archers on guard mode, and yeah, that should be it.
Illyrian reavers.
I don't think we can do any flanking maneuver in this game, so we're just gonna keep these guys here. These guys can up a bit there. You go there, and you guys can stay in front.
Prince Imric.
Alright, let's go!
I abide.
March!
Fall wishes it.
Are they firing rockets? There are none. Interesting.
White lions.
Alright, you guys just rush, I suppose.
The dragon tamer. By your command. Without fail.
And these are Jade Warriors, crossbows, shields. You guys can go shoot that.
Kill
Oh,
them.
actually, yeah, just shoot that. Oh, back up.
Forward. It shall be done. Prince Imric. Weapons ready. Set it forward.
That's fine, we'll just eat that.
It will be done.
Keep going, I don't care.
Understood. Quickly now.
Alright, you just go charge that.
To the fray. Move. Illyrian reavers.
And you can call that dragon horn up.
For duty. Forward. Assa
Alright, cool. You go.
Archers. We will obey. Illyrian reavers. Silver helms. For Asurion. Prince Imric. Silver helms. At once. For duty. Assa. Attack.
Spellcaster!
Alright, you back up. Start shooting these guys.
Sinner. Without question. Archers. March. Assa. Move. We will obey. For duty. A glorious challenge. March. Sinner. Orders understood. Acknowledged. Yes. With the
I probably should have got some
beloved.
armored stuff.
We advance. Asurion guides us. For the king.
Yeah, whatever.
Assa. Advance. Without question.
I need more of these things.
Magic rise!
Fall back.
Okay, just nuke their melee defenses.
Lakoy. Quickly now. For the king.
Forward!
For our ancestors.
Oh shit, our flanks are losing! That's not good.
Sir, withdraw. For duty. To battle.
Yeah, the Crowman does
Outward mage!
is a massive game changer for Cathay for sure. Ugh.
Archers.
Like, man, Cathay with high mobility. What is this BS? Anyways, we still have to keep fight on.
I will go.
Moving out!
Draw back.
Can we get some Lesser Doom out? No, we can't.
Imric.
Going abroad!
Yeah, we don't have enough things to guard things.
Onward. For Asurion. the Forge God!
White Lions!
Oh, we're just getting kited to death. Rip.
March! Assyrian guides us, following orders. Master of battle! Silver helms!
Pull back!
Orders received. Glory is mine!
Well, GG. That's about it. Yep.
Prince Imre!
The problem with fighting Cafe is they have really good mobility with the Crowman. Oh, it hurts so bad. Like, I can win the infantry department, no problem. But then it's just the cavalry will take hold of the battlefield. Alright, I forgot to use that all the time.
White Lion!
Yeah,
Assa
I mean it doesn't make any difference anymore. So
for Ulthuan!
can they get a brace? Kind of. But the flank isn't gonna help.
Prince Imre!
GG.
Assa, withdraw!
Well, that's tested my theory of a high elf Imric foot rake rush, whether it can work. The answer is no, it does not. As Grand Catholic can actually employ a lot of good mobility these days. Jade Lancers are decent, I guess, but the main thing is really just the Crowman, able to just flock onto the targets. They and of course Dragon. Yeah, I kind of was. Anyways. Oh, and yeah, health. High health are indeed more fragile than the counterparts of anything else on the field. But yeah, Jade Lancers, I don't really have a good answer to their heavy cavalry, which is a thing that Cathay has been suffering the whole time. So I guess that is an issue that I had to deal with next time. But yeah, as for now, man, Empress Crowman. It's just a flying, high mobility, solid set of stats, elite infantry. Ugh. And yeah, Cathay do outtrade me in terms of archer department, and my archers did not pay for themselves. Maybe I should have just gone all in on the melee rush instead of having archers at the back. Maybe it would help. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, there's that, and that should be the end of this week's Friday night fights for the tournament live streaming part. Now we'll go back into the replays and check out the rest of the battles. But yeah, GG to Bjorn for winning. But yeah, GG to Bjorn for winning the tournament. Some very good fights so far, and let us just go into the replay soonish. But yeah, very good game from Bjorn, definitely a great player. I do need to up my skills a bit and get better comms next time. Get better army comms next time. This is not exactly the greatest against the Grand Cathay, but yeah. We shall move into the replay section of the stream, like as in the whole replay section, where we do have 3, 4, 5 replays to go. High elves do not have AP cav, makes it rough when enemy brings AP mobility. Yep. I mean, high elf doesn't really, don't even have anything that is AP and has good mass. I mean, of course they have single entities, but they don't have any multi-model units that have good mass that can counter cavalry. They don't have good monstrous infantry, which a lot of other factions have. They don't have cheap armor-piercing missiles, which factions that do not have AP monstrous infantry or AP cavalry does have that kind of AP ability. Warlines behind spears can be good and literally have to be used. It's still a bit costly though. And Warlines are very, very squishy. One mistake and they're gone. So I don't know. But yeah. Okay, next up we have Big JP versus Zaxi and Tinge versus Ogre Kingdoms. That's a lot of halberds. But the problem is I wouldn't bring Halberd against Ogre Kingdom solely because they have Lead Belchers. Lead Belcher is excellent against Halberd infantry. Good penetration, high AP. So that means against a high value Halberd like the Tinge Halberds, these Lead Belchers will rack up value super fast. It just punch through multiple expensive Chaos Warrior models and just shred through their HP. Like, I would not bring Elite Halberds against Ogre Kingdoms, despite the anti-large thing about them. Like, Lead Belchers at the back there, they can just open up and it will clear through these Chaos Warriors super fast. And there's the Crab Launcher at the back. It's still missing, as usual. Just missing their targets, not hitting. And yeah, that's a lot of range pressure that the Tinge army has to deal with. And they don't have Kairos now, so no more Blue Fire plus growth spam. Yeah. Now the Crab Launcher hit. But yeah, the Lead Belchers are just opening up onto the Tinge formations. Ooh, the Flamers got a little too close now. The Nobler Trappers knocked out their shields, or almost knocking out their shields. At the back there, Lead Belchers will be dived by like a bunch of Screamers and will be taking some anti-large damage. Ogre Bulls are here to screen and they should do fine on the charge, as Screamers are super fragile. Some Marauder Spears actually got into the front line. On the other side, the Screamers over here got pushed back by the Sky Striders and the Tinge Chariots. I don't know why you bring that, but I don't think that's oh, I forgot to do the army picks actually. Blue Horrors at the second line for Tinge army and some Flamers, Soul Grinder plus a Chaos Demon Prince of Tinge. And then on the Ogre side, Ogre Bulls at second line, Nobblers in the front line, a bunch of AP missiles, Lead Belchers, 2 of them, and 1 Powder Guts, plus a Nobbler Crab Launcher, Slaughtermaster with only Troll Guts. Yep, that's it for the army boats. Tinge Chariot. I guess they just want to try to clear out the Nobblers, but the Sky Striders are going to make short work of them, while the Nobbler Trappers are quickly crumbling. But I do think that the Lead Belchers can kite away. Like, you can see how quickly these Chaos Warriors are falling to the Lead Belchers. This is just the first minute of combat, by the way. First couple minutes of combat, by the way. And, like, the Lead Belchers wasn't exactly aiming at them. Like, look at the HP just go on these guys. 2 Lead Belchers absolutely clean house on these Chaos Warriors with Halberds, while the Crushers ignoring everything on the Tinge front line, going straight after the Blue Horrors there. Some Ogre Bulls are also getting into the back line, beating down the Blue Horrors. These Ogre Bulls are gonna be shredded by the Chaos Warriors, but that is fine. They're just 500 gold. So as long as they buy enough time for the Lead Belchers and Powder Guts to keep shooting and pick off those Chaos Warriors of Halberds, the Ogre Kingdoms can just keep kiting. Especially the Ogre Lead Belchers does have more speed than the Halberd Warriors, so they will never catch up. Anyways, Sky Strider is surrounding the Soul Grinder. The thing is that Flamers are turning around to aim at them, so something needs to be done about those Flamers, because right now those Sky Striders are getting absolutely burnt to the crisp by all those Flamers attacks, and the Flamers, just nobody is bothering to deal with them. Until now, some Ogre Bulls are coming in, but alas, the Sky Striders have been terrified. They do not have immune to psychology or terror, so yeah, they will be terrified by the Soul Grinder, but there are nothing to chase them down as the Chariot is too far on that side. Same goes for the Screamers with a bit too much of a distance between them and the Sky Striders. So Sky Striders should be able to just come back and keep fighting, especially receiving some heals, most importantly. Ogre Bulls continues to beat down the Blue Horrors while the Crab Launchers have been staying at the back. Let's see how much value it did. These are... Oh, Crab Launcher. 200. Half ammo. 200 something value. That's crap. It's crap. I mean, you need to have a specific conditions for it to pay for itself, and there are no such conditions right now. We can talk about it if we see Crab Launchers next time, but right now Chariots are going after the Lead Belchers, who are just unloading into those Halberd Warriors over there. And yeah, those Halberd Warriors are not long for this world. Screamers now getting charged by Sky Striders. Both are anti-large, both are armor piercing, but the Sky Striders do have way more weapon strength, so they do have that upper hand. And we'll be beating down the Screamers with that charge bonus, boosting them. Crab Launchers continue to fire, now smashing some Blue Horrors. How much value is that? 300 something. I mean, it does cost 900, so yeah. So yeah, it's not like it's gonna recover its value with the last half of its ammo. Flamers are still staying around to fire. Definitely big mistake here. Just like you could just send those ogre bulls in to hunt down those flamers, and there's nothing to save them anyways. So yeah. Anyways, blue horrors at the back, fading away from reality. So Grinder needs to fire at something important, like well, the Skies Riders there or the Lead Belchers. Like right now, it's not shooting at the right target. I guess it's shooting at the ogre bulls, and it's kind of wasting its ammo. It does some good damage, but not quite enough to recover its value. While the Lead Powder Guts here and Lead Belchers shooting into the flanks of these Chaos Warriors and just getting some really good value, crushing them by penetrating multiple models from the side. Now over here, finally, these ogre bulls are activated to deal with the flamers. The Demon Prince needs to jump down and fight through these ogre bulls because these flamers are pretty much the last bit of their DPS left outside of... I guess you can keep spamming blue fire, but you're just picking off like a couple Lead Belchers every time, and it's not exactly doing that much damage. Sky Striders at the back there catching the flamers, and yeah, that's GG for the flamers. They're too fragile to survive. The Teen's tier 2 ability picked off a couple powder guts. I would say rather just spend blue fire onto these guys instead of trying to fight them in melee, because either they win against you in melee or they lose, and then they start getting that buff, that adaptive tactics buff, which makes them fighting much more effectively. So yeah, like you're supposed to fight these guys in range, not in melee. Anyway, so we'll go into fast forward a bit here, as the Teench is obviously in a bit of a back foot, and yeah, at this point the Teench player has decided to throw the game, concede the game. Yeah, I mean, one Halberd Warrior won enough value for itself by fighting Ogre Bulls, but yeah, you don't want to bring Halberd Warriors in general against Ogre Kingdoms just because so much armor-piercing firepower that can blast them to smithereens. Flamers got left out for a little too long by Big JP there, so this Flamer was able to just... Wait, shit. Did I just cast... Oh, no, this is... No! This is a battle back from 2023. Sorry. I downloaded the wrong replay from Zaxi. It was a replay back in 2023. Nope. This is okay, wrong replay. This is the real replay here. Zaxi versus Batonevsky. Why I didn't check the date on the replays. Fuck me. Anyways, hey, we got some pretty good entertainment, right? Anyways, my bad. I'm sorry, Zaxi. That was not intended. I just kind of picked in all the replays I downloaded. My bad. Yeah, real replay here. It's actually versus Batonevsky. It's actually going with the Lizard Man with a front line of skink cohorts, very typical here. Mix in javelins and non-javelin variants, and then feral cohorts on the flanks for a bit of mobility. Skink skirmishers at the back, and a lot of missile firepower. Skink skirmishers, salamander hunting pack, and of course Bastillodon with Rev Crystal. 2 of them? No, just 1 of them. And Slime Mage Priest of Metal Magic. Interesting. I see what's happening here. Probably trying to use Plague of Rust to combo. Yep. Overcast especially to combo with the Salamander Hunting Pack's anti-large firepower. In case there's like something like a Rogue Idol or a Spider. But I don't think there's any here, so I don't think the metal combo is exactly useful, but hey. Whatever works, I suppose. Actually, 2 Salamander Hunting Packs. Crossagles, a couple of them for a bit of a sturdier frontline backbone. And for the Greenskins, a ton of mobility. Nice Goblin Quick Hoppers, Moon Howlers, Goblin Wolf Riders, Savage Orc Boar Boys, frontline of the Warlords Boys, and Fanatics as well. Doing a bit of Turley Rolly already. And just wrecking some skin cohorts. But the Crossagores will hold the line for now. Orc Bagons are also in the vicinity, and Black Orcs at the back guarding the Hammer of Gork, the Rock Lobber, but unfortunately too much vegetation around the area, and I don't think they exactly have a clear shot against their targets here. Too much vegetation. Now, and lighting is horrible. Warlords, ooh, a massive final transmutation hitting multiple targets. Orc Shaman and the Night Goblin War Boss both got hit, and the Warlords boys as well. What is this one here? Oh, the Black Orc Big Boss is also, it's a 3-for-1. It's a 3-for-1 final transmutation. Definitely an upgraded version, I believe. Didn't actually check, but anyways, the anti-lot shots from the Salamander is just making short work of this giant here. They do have anti-launch. Doing a lot of friendly fire there. No, actually, just hitting the Orc Biggins, mostly, as the infantry are pretty much gone. And the Crossgores are fighting here, mixed into a bunch of anti-lodge and armor-piercing troops, so it's not exactly the funnest time for them. While on the flanks there, the Orcs do have a bit of mobility advantage simply by sheer numbers, and they should be able to beat through the feral ones without any issue. You can see they're breaking through the left flank. Now, a bit of a final Plague of Rust Overcast. What are they gonna do here? Oh, is this gonna combo with... Nope. It's not comboed with anything here. Plague of Rust reducing Black Orc's armor, but actually no effect, because there's nothing fighting them for now and nothing to do that non-AP damage. If the Salamander Hunting Packs decide to target the Black Orcs, then it would do a lot of good work, but right now not quite so. On the back there, Savage Orc Boar Boys and the Greenskin Mobility has overwhelmed the Cult 1 defenses and the Skink cohorts, but here are the Croxagores holding back the Green Tide with the support of Skink cohorts. Rev Crystal as well, providing that healing. Now another Blood Statute of Spite draining the health of the Black Orcs as well, so there's that. And you can see the Lizardmen are ahead of Balance of Power. The Greenskin Mobility are still pushing, but they've spent too much time on breaking through on the left. And the final transmutation has taken away a lot of health of the Greenskin characters, especially those 3-for-1 spell casts. Ooh, it just hurts. It just hurts. But yeah, so far right now, there are some Skink Skirmishers here to slow down the Green Tide advance, while the Salamander Hunting Pack will be kiting back. They're definitely gonna just pull back and start kiting, as the Savage Orc War Boys are taking way too long to break through the Skink Skirmishers. Just a cheap chaff infantry that provide the bodies, honestly. Another final transmutation. This time is Overcast. Not Overcast, but should be more than enough to finish off all these Greenskin characters who do not have healing. Once they're gone, it's gonna be army losses. Yeah, absolutely blasting everything that's coming their way by the Salamander Hunting Packs, and I mean, the Moon Howlers are coming in, but they don't have the armor piercing to deal with the AT armor of the Salamander Hunting Packs. For some reason, it's still not army losses yet, despite the death of their leadership. And I guess the Black Orcs are kind of holding the line, but Blood Statue of Spite draining their health, and the leadership is dipping. They just need something to route. Well, there goes army losses once the Orc Shaman routes. And yeah, GG. A very nice idea here, actually bringing Metal Caster into this matchup. Seeing that the Greenskin do not have any healing available unless you bring, well, Grot. Yeah, unless you bring Grot. Grot? No, that's not Grot. Shit, what's his name again? Shit, I forgot what's the name of the Goblin Warlord. Shit, what is the guy again? The Grom the Paunch. Grom the Paunch, right? Yeah. Yeah, unless you bring Grom, then otherwise they don't have any healing to their characters. You can just drain them away by, well, final transmutations. Especially when the Slan has like 10% of mastery increase for their spell. Salamander Hunting Pack really getting that value here. Like, they still have quite a bit of ammo left and a lot of health left on these guys as well. And the Greenskins simply do not have a great way to break through the Skink infantry this time, as the Croxagores are there to hold back enemy. Like, honestly, I don't think this is a great Greenskin build. I suppose Batonevsky might be a newer player. I suspect, not sure, but I think that might be the case, because this is not, like, it doesn't have any specific tools that counteract monsters in this build. What Greenskins, your best chances are like Spirit Leech or say Orc Boar Boy Biggins. you would prepare for dinos when you're going into Lizardman, right? But I don't see anything over here with armor piercing and anti-large. Yes, there are orc biggins, but they don't have armor piercing, and they're just infantry, so they don't have the massive pin down monsters if there are something big here. So yeah, honestly, I don't see this. Like, the Hammer of Gork also isn't exactly great. Yeah, let me just delete that. Yeah, might want to go into like Discord and start asking for builds or build ideas to tweak this a bit. But yeah. Anyways, next game, High Elves versus Tomb King. I never bring a giant against Lizardmen. You always bet for them to bring skirmishers. Yeah, that too. That too. Giants don't have any armor. Like, on paper it has pretty good like melee stats for a monster, but it's just too big of a target and not enough like push to get through enemy surround. Like, it's a good centerpiece to just let it sit on support infantry and fight, but it's not good for like multiplayer in general because it doesn't have the kind of mobility. Anyways, army builds. High Elves on the flanks, 11 Reavers, double Reavers, and on the right more Reavers, I suppose. Yep, that should be more Reavers. And for the front line, there are 5 Rangers. I've never seen these guys in ages. And archers with light armor. Not a bad choice. Again, it's just 25 gold for 4 more melee defense and 25 armor. Keeps them survive a little longer if like something like Hounds pounce on them. Yeah. So Mage of Life coming in with regrowth only just to sustain Flames by Phoenix, and Imric doesn't even have the Earthblood, the life passive. For the other side, Tomb King, Skeleton Warriors in the front line, second line of Skeleton Spears and Blast Legion of Fakaf, and Screaming Skull Catapult. 2 of them, in fact, guarded by Chosen of the Gods and the Necropolis Knights with Halberds. They're led by... oh, there's also Ice of Desert in here. But they're led by High Queen Khalida with the Missile Reload. Yeah, Missile Damage and Reload ability. Yeah, that should be it for the army builds. Oh, actually, some more Stalkers are... Sepulchral Stalkers have pushed forward to just get a hold on to the 11 Reavers. Anyways, the Flame Survivor Phoenix is moving up. Probably just gonna come in and drop some orange pigeon poop. But that's just gonna be a fiery diarrhea for sure. Anyways, Rangers moving up. I suppose, like, against Tomb Kings, this is one of the few matchups that Rangers are acceptable, where their anti-infantry bonus can help them cut through the skeletons, while they themselves, being not that tough of an infantry, will not take too much damage from the Skeleton Warriors, and like they can just trade fine against chaff. Anyways, at the back there, archers, the light armor is not saving them from the armor piercing Screaming Skull Catapults, especially with the leadership debuff. They are just gonna get routed early, even with the High Elf leadership. Come on, route. Yep. There he goes. But the archers also got close enough to start shooting at the Screaming Skull Catapults. This is one big issue I see all the time with players who try to play missile box, like artillery box. They don't have like their front lines are not like deployed far in front enough to screen out enemy archer lines. So the archers can just are still in range to just shoot up their artillery like this, and their artillery is just gone. On top of that, they don't have that kind of mobility to just pin down enemy cavalry. But this time, the High Elf army did made a bit of mistake, slip up on the mobility micro. So these 11 Reavers charge in and just got killed by the Sepulchral Stalkers. They do have anti-large fighting power and do have heavy armor. And these guys just got blasted by Sepulchral Stalkers, Chosen of the Gods, and charged by Necropolis Knights. And right now, the Tomb King backline is kind of secured, outside of being shot by the archers. one of the Screaming Skull catapults are gonna be eliminated. The other is still firing, but also not long for this war. They need to switch targets to the healthier archers and start doing more damage. Well, Imrik, for the first time in battle, finally going into combat. And will be trying to mount on High Queen Khalida, but missing all his attacks. Warhammer and the dice rolls. Beautiful. Okay, he's finally landing something. And at the back here, Illyrian Reavers once again charge in and silence the Eyes of Desert. And the archers of the High Elves are still relatively intact. These guys are over 3/4 of HP. These guys 1/3 HP. These guys 2/3. So they still have quite a bit of fighting, shooting power left. And you can see here they are just shooting at the Eyes of Desert. Cavalry of the High Elves are buying time, sacrificing their lives to pin down the Tomb King's constructs, buying time for the archers to shoot in. And the fact that the archers, the Tomb King's missiles are no longer able to fire, being tied down in melee, means that a lot of their missile potential is being wasted. Like, if anything, Imri can just charge in here onto the Necropolis Knights and start doing damage to them or something. But I guess he doesn't want to get tied down in anti-large cavalry and get shot at by the Sepulchral Stalker, so he's actually just staying at the back. A breath attack here, not exactly the most well placed, but it is damage. It is damage. And yeah, the Rangers are mostly clearing out the skeletons. These guys are flanked by some Shopti, so they are not holding for now. They are quite fragile indeed, and not exactly the greatest leadership for the High Elves. Anyways, a little bit of a regrowth on something, I believe. Yeah, but regrowth on the spear is okay. I guess he just wants to use up some magic. But a regrowth on Imrik right now would be helpful because he's getting aimed at by a bunch of Sepulchral Stalkers. And the Sepulchral Stalkers' lasers, the Venom lasers, are actually quite hard to dodge because how fast their projectiles are. But anyways, oof. Enemy Lord is dead. Oh shit. Oh shit, I actually missed Khalida getting killed. But yeah, Imrik just finished her, I suppose. Ooh. But yeah, once the leader is gone for the Tomb Kings, there's not much they can do. Another breath attack going after the Blessed Legion of Fekef, and that's a better breath attack. But now, like, yeah, Imrik just gonna go and dive. Imrik is just not fighting anything. The Flame Spy Phoenix has been fighting like chaff infantry the whole time, so not exactly the most damage value. And now Imrik is diving on the Death's Caster, who has been Spirit Leeching him for the entirety of the game. But it's fine. He just needs a regrowth and he will be recovered. Anyways, at this point, it's pretty much the win for the High Elves. A little bit of regrowth, topping up Imrik, and yeah, all that's left are some tattered halberd Necropolis Knights who cannot carry this game against so much like infantry. So yeah, there's that. Khalida is just kind of sad. His Nick Mounts can use buffs at least. Yeah, I mean, most Tomb King's Lord. I mean, okay, the meta Lord for Tomb Kings is definitely Arcane the Black, but Katab and Setra are occasionally seen in battle. Tomb King's Khalida, now that's always a meme option. She doesn't really offer much unique on the battlefield other than the missile buff, but honestly, you don't really need missile buffs for the Sepulchral Stalkers. Unless you're fighting some very, very meaty target. But as a Tomb Kings, you rarely fight against those. So yeah. Not much to say about this one. Hold on a second. What the hell? Alright, cool. So army performances here, the Rangers did alright. Like, some of them got some pretty good kills and all that, but they're just like, they're good for killing out chaff, I suppose. But like, against anything else, you'd rather have spearmen to hold the line. Yeah. But in this rather aggressive build to counter the Tomb King box, this is a fine pick, I suppose. Of course, Imra carrying the game as usual, and Khalida is just a bit sad. Like, Halberd Necropolis Knights did alright, but it's still not enough to recover the cost. And Sepulchral Stalkers just getting heavily harassed by the High of Mobility, unfortunately. Chosen of the Gods did fine, but that's about it. Skeletons couldn't really do much. Missile buffs, auras are dumb concept for lords. You don't want them to sit next to them for half the match, unless you're having a missile lord, like say Marcus Wolfhard, or a Glade Lord, with like the with the shit. Prey of Anaphrema, yeah. Prey of Anaphrema, Glade Lord, or I mean, you can probably do that for, yeah. Yeah, you can probably do that for missile lords, but like not for melee lords, like Kalita. Okay, last two battles. Yeah, last one battle. I know save that later, but last one battle, Bjorn versus World Beater. I do have another. Do I have another replay from World Beater? Yeah, it's done. So one last game, World Beater versus Bjorn, and then we're gonna wrap it up for the night. It's it's 3 hours of stream so far, so yeah, my mouth is pretty dried. It is a High Elf Kite versus Chaos Dwarf, kind of a rushy army actually. Oh, I wonder how this. I mean, we kind of know how this will go, but we'll see what actually transpire in this combat.
It will be so.
Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, just replying to some IRL friends' messages. Sorry about that. And yeah, let's back to the game. One last game for the night, and then we'll just call it a day. Now, for the army belts here, World Beater going with the High Elves, a front line of, I say front line, but it's more like a skirmishing warband of Shadow Warriors, 5 of them, and then the actual frontline White Lions of Trace, 2 of them, and then a bunch of mobility, Dragon Princes, 3 Dragon Princes in total, and some Ilarian Reavers on the flank. Leading the army would be a Archmage of Metal with Searing Doom and Plague of Rust, probably just trying to combo the Plague of Rust with the Shadow Warriors firepower. And Searing Doom is doing some good work against the Infernal Iron Sworn already, but I don't see how they can kill everything with the archers, so yeah, it's gonna be rough. Anyways, Infernal Iron Sworn getting Plague of Rusted, but they have Silver Shield, so they will still not take much damage from small arms fire like the archers. Now for the Chaos Dwarf side, Hobgoblin Cutthroats mixed in with Iron Sworn and of course the Blazing Beards, basically a cheaper version of Iron Sworns. And yeah, Goblin Laborers, the Hobgoblin Cutthroats at the back there, 1 Bull Centurenders with dual axes, and a single Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders with spears. Yeah, that's it for them. Oh, and there's a Stock. Well, no, Oglakan's Wolf Boys. Now that's an interesting topic we're seeing here. Cowardly the spoilers. Okay, if you recharge with these guys, they can do pretty well, I suppose. Anyways, leading the army, Sorcerer Prophet of Death and Spirit Leech and Fate of Buna as per usual. Yeah, there's that. Okay, cool. Now let's get the battle started. Sorcerer Prophet of Death already jumping into combat. He knows nothing can really challenge him in this combat right now. Like there's not enough single entity armor piercing threats. And he can already like start putting in some pressure against the High of Skirmishers. And yeah, with the Bull Centurenders over here, at least they're dual axis, so they don't do the most damage against cavalry. So there is still a bit hope for High Elves to perform a bit better. On the far side there, Infernal Ironsworn are just tanking all the damage from the Shadow Warriors, which is honestly fine for them. They have armor, they have shields. The damage against them would be very minimal. And right now, a lot of resources are piled all over here, just to like drag down the Hobgoblin, just drag down the High Elf Cavalry. Once the Cavalry goes down, nothing can stop the High Elf, like nothing can stop the Chaos Dwarf units to keep pushing the High Elf skirmish forces. That's going to probably do more friendly fire damage against the Dragon Princes, honestly, but yeah, there's that. But yeah, I guess they just really want to kill off the Bull Center Renders, but right now, that Dragon Princes are no longer able to shield the retreating Shadow Warriors. We're now focusing fire on the Bull Center Renders, I believe, but yeah. At the back there, Fate of Buna. Oh, that Dragon Princess is a goner. It's a goner. And there's no healing to mitigate any of that dark damage. Wolf Raiders, because there's a lack of Dragon Princes on this side, only one on this flank versus 2 on the other. The Wolf Raiders were able to catch some of these Shadow Warriors who are trying to retreat, but alas, they're still caught and a lot of them are dying fast. The Dragon Princes are on the other side here, a little bit too busy bogged down in Goblin labors and unable to support these Shadow Warriors, which they are really, really desperately needed right here, because it seems that World Beater's micro is not able to keep up with the demand of a kite build. That's the problem with a kite build, right? Like, it can be very effective and very frustrating for your opponents to fight against, but in an even matchup where both sides have similar micro, this kind of build is gonna tax your micro a lot. So I rarely dare to take kite builds in a serious manner because of how taxing these kind of kite builds are. Like I just can't outmark my opponent. So like, especially you need to keep units controlled on every front. You have to pay attention here, here, and even over here. What you can see, the Dragon Princes are not activated for a while there, and like they retreated from the goblins and then they just got left there not doing anything for the battle. That's a lot of like work wasted over there. And yeah, like Dragon Princes can probably recharge these Blazing Beards, free up the White Lions to hit up these Infernal Ironsworn, but right now the big issue are these Shadow Warriors are not getting saved. Very nice combo there. Plague of Rust upgraded version, trying to nuke those armor of the Infernal Ironsworn, but honestly not doing some pretty nice like impact damage on the charge. The charge bonus is cutting through the debuffed armor, and yeah, the Ironsworn are going down, but the problem is still mainly here. Like right now, these Shadow Warriors are caught by a lot of units here. You're just getting sandwiched by multiple infantry and some Wolf Raiders charging in, and these Shadow Warriors are not going to hold around for too long. Over here, the charge bonus has worn off for the Dragon Princes, and they're not doing as much damage to the Infernal Ironsworn anymore. And they are just getting dragged. Now it is their turn to get dragged down in melee combat. On the other side, all of these Shadow Warriors are a goner. White Lions are still fighting over here, but they're desperately needed over this side of this fight. And Dragon Princes over here are getting drained by Spirit Leeches. They are still fighting that Sorcerer Prophet of Death, but oof. The Sorcerer Prophet of Death is just kind of ignoring them, using his mass and speed. Now, I don't think there's much the Dragon Princes... I mean, unless you pull off some very ridiculous charges to break units and whatnot, it's very unlikely for the Dragon Princes to carry everything on their backs. Like, is it possible? Maybe. But there is no game-changing factor on this, in this high elf build here. It's like a lot of the units here are just steady. Like, they don't have insane burst damage, but their damage are very steady, and they just steadily work down their enemies, which doesn't really carry the kind of ability to like reverse the engagement like in this kind of scenario, when your opponent also have a very steady source of melee grinding force. Alright, that should be the end of tonight here. One final battle. World Beater, the Dragon Princess, a very valiant attempt on kiting, but unable to just counter that because the Chaos Dwarfs are going for a sheer rush build instead of like a more missile heavy build. So they're just constantly pushing, and the High Elves simply do not have enough resources to hold back everything over here. So yeah, there goes the Shadow Warriors. They're pretty much wrecked. And Archmage of Metal put up a valiant attempt with the Searing Dooms, but I don't think the Overcast Searing Dooms are the greatest use of the magic here. The projectiles are spread over a wider like area, and the damage is not as concentrated and effective. A lot of the projectiles are actually missing the mark, so I never overcast Searing Dooms. Yeah. Post enter render 780 gold, and yeah, most of the work were just done by the Wolf Raiders. Beyond, oh boy, 1,600 gold worth of damage value on these guys. Oh, look like Khan's Wolf Boys. Like Beyond really used the Wolf Raiders well in both battles, in this battle and in the battle against me. So like very very good use of the Chaos Dwarf mobility. Mostly it's actually a Wolf Boys carrying the game, and of course the Sorcerer Prophet of Death with the Death magic as well. Very strong magic. Overcast Searing Doom is arguably the only spell in the game that is just straight up worse than regular cast. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that should be it for tonight. Yeah, that should be it for tonight. My throat is pretty dry right now after 3 hours, a bit more of talking. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the battles in this Friday night fight. And big thanks to Cornbella for giving me the green light for hosting this tournament. And I hope everyone enjoyed the action. And if you played in the tournament, thank you for joining and showing these battles on stream. And yeah, that should be it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Tactical Lich, signing out.